and Tarnished Citadel for the Verge land, and Boseiju Who Endures.
Wow, am I the first one on Tapped Out to make a deck called cEDH Brigid? Well, guys, if you're joining us now, that deck is going to be in the description for you. So let me just add that right quick. But welcome to the show before the show, where I check to make sure everything's working. It seems like our audio is coming through, and it seems like you guys are seeing us. Hi, I'm Pat, your local game guy. This is local game co-host Will. Hey, Will.
Sup?
Will had a streaming marathon last week with his time off. If you want to talk about that, and I could probably leave a link to your Twitch too. There's footage of him playing through
Escape from Ever After. It's a game inspired by Paper Mario: The Thousand-Year Door. It's been in production for a couple of years. It finally came out, and I played through the entire game to 100% completion over this week. Lots of fun. 10 out of 10. If you like kind of turn-based combat games like Paper Mario: The Thousand Year Door, or Paper Mario 64, play it. Highly recommend playing it. It's really good.
Yeah, cosmetically it looks great.
Yeah, story was great, and the writing was phenomenal. I chuckled a lot during the entire game because it was just very well written and had a lot of good gags to it.
I was trying to give you guys some images, but you can just watch his gameplay. I'll try to get your account to link in the description here. And anyway, guys,
if you don't want any major spoilers for the game, I think that you can go through usually chapter 2 of my playthrough without any major spoilers, and then if you like the game off the first 2 chapters, pick it up and play it yourself.
Did you play it on Switch? What was it on for you?
PC. Okay. I just had a controller, though. I had a Switch controller that I was playing it on, which was a headache because apparently the buttons on this thing are so stiff that you can't mash really well because the spring is so stiff and you have to press it all the way down. So you couldn't just butterfly tap mash the controller. You had to press all the way and let go all the way, repeat. So for the button mashing attacks, they were a lot harder than they should have been.
That sucks. I was gonna say
I succeeded.
Well, I feel like which controller is that? Because I feel like my Joy-Cons, they're pretty good for button
mashing. It's not Joy-Cons, it's Switch. Oh, okay. It's the controller, not the Joy-Cons. Which, granted, I'm trying to get my Joy-Cons hooked up to my PC. I just need to upgrade the Bluetooth to my computer, and I'm probably going to get a third-party set of Joy-Cons that have a improved Bluetooth and better grip. But I do have the Joy-Cons next to me because I've been trying to find the best way to get them to hook up to my PC.
All my Joy-Cons feature drift. It's that one issue, but they're fine enough to play Mario Party with. That's the go-to game for us at the house. If we turn on either console. Ellie's been playing Star Wars Jedi Survivor. God, I haven't touched my PlayStation in a minute. Let me know if there's a good game I should be playing. But before that, Brigid, Clachan's Heart. So we talked about this during the set review and the tier list. If you haven't watched that stream, it was a doubleheader. It's rather long. You could skip to about halfway to do the one portion of the stream over the other, but we started with the set review before going to the tier list. I'm fighting a sneeze for dear life. Don't mind me. This is one of the new Kithkin we got from the set, and I honestly doubted her effectiveness. I'm still interested to see how this performs because Selesnya has never been in a great place when it comes to cEDH, and typically we think of the draw engines like Sithis. We want to just pull through our list with cheap, effective things. And that's an Enchantress-based build where you're going to have a lot of enchantments. This is not necessarily that. Do you want to go over Brigid, both sides?
Sure. Brigid Clachan's Heart, 2 and white for 3/2 that says ETB and on transform, make a 1/1 green-white Kithkin token. At the beginning of your first main phase, you can pay green, and if you do, transform Brigid. The transform side is green for a 3/2 that has a tap. Add X green or X white, where X is the number of other creatures you control. At the beginning of your first main phase, you may pay white, and if you do, transform Brigid. So, I think we talked about this on stream, but I can quickly go over the general idea.
Mm-hmm.
It's Selvala, but you have white, so stacks. Turns out just doing turn 1 land dork and then turn 2 commander into turn 3 having what is it, six mana to play with, because it's or sorry, yeah, 6 mana, because Brigid taps for 2, the dork taps for 1, and you have 3 lands. Having 6 mana to play with means that you can play a lot of annoying stacks pieces, or just make your board go wider, do something to untap Brigid, and then play something big and stompy that'll end the game. Turns out, pretty good. Pretty good.
Circle of Dreams Druid with extra steps in the CZ. I mean, I don't know if that's...
Hey, don't act like Circle of Dreams Druid is not a kill on sight card. Like,
yeah,
if Gaia's Cradle is in the command zone, we're playing Gaia's Cradle in the command zone.
Well, I mean, I think it's a fair point, though. I guess how effective is that as your commander? I think we'll find out. But Will's right in a sense. You know, Selvala was what people considered Brostorm. They coined as Bronstorm. I don't know who we have to thank for that, but it was a power matters. This is a creature matters. It's one over the other. It is a mana ability, if I'm not mistaken. So there's no impeding this when it's on the stack. There are triggers here, though, with the flips. So if there's something you want to do with Doun or Clachan, either or side, there is a moment before you actually flip them. The card itself is interesting because it creates the tokens you want. Like Will was suggesting, we have a 6-drop as early as turn 3, which we'll need to consider our best 6-drops. Like, it's almost like playing, when we talked about it, someone in the chat brought up Belby, which by turn 3...
No, I brought up Belby.
Did you bring up Belby, or did someone in the audience? Because you might be right.
The audience might have brought it up as well, but I also brought it up because I'm like, isn't this just Belby, but you swap out the black for white?
Yeah. Provided you hit the dork, then, yes, which we're obviously going to be shooting for. So, either it's Green Sun Zenith into Dryad Arbor, or, you just have the dork naturally in hand, which there's a lot of dorks now. So we should be at threshold to like have a starting hand with a dork and Brigid. And ideally, in a Belby game, you would look for your pingers and try to have that 6-drop solution. I'm not saying that every single utility we should be running in this list, stacks piece or otherwise, should be within that 6-cost realm or, shy of it. We'll have plenty of good, this is probably a list that will benefit from rule of laws, things of that nature. So we're going to look at some stacks pieces within the 3 to 6 cost region and then up from there. I don't know how hard we want to go. What are you thinking so far as closers are concerned? Because Selesnya has combos. Like, we can make infinite tokens, or we can do the Heliod thing, or there's a couple of outs, but they're all very slow. The benefit of this list, though, is that just like Belby, you're dropping really damning things and very quickly. So how do you want to approach this?
There are 3 closers that I consider. So one is the card that we brought up when we were talking about this card on stream. Let's see if I can pull it up again. It is low on the EDH rec rank because no one actually plays this card because it hasn't had a good commander until right now.
Mm-hmm.
I have to scroll through so much.
You're good.
It's a good card, I swear, even though no one's playing it on EDH rec. Okay, no, we're going to do this the easier way. Nah. Creature, and it should pop up immediately now. There we go. So, Seed Cradle Witch.
Oh, yeah.
This is a green or white, pay 2 and a green and a white. Target creature you control gets +3/+3 until the end of the turn, and untap that creature. With Brigid, if we just have enough things in play, this is infinite mana and infinite buffs to all of our creatures. With a couple creatures, we just swing out and kill people.
Yeah.
We can play out our whole hand, buff our entire board, kill everybody except for one guy, and then in the 1v1, the stacks deck is probably winning, especially with infinite mana. If that doesn't work, we also have a Umbral Mantle, which is more or less the same thing, but it's an equipment. It is 3 to play, 0 to equip. You can pay it 3 and untap the equipped creature to give it +2/+2.
Something like that.
I want to see if I got that off the top.
Yeah,
Free to play. Free. Yeah, I got it all off the top. Nice. And the final one is Staff of
Staff of Depth.
Domination.
Yeah, yeah.
Same reason as Umbral Mantle. It's just infinite draw. The other actual win con is probably going to be Finale of Devastation. So,
Yeah, it
well,
typically is.
yeah.
Yeah,
So,
you're definitely right in that sense that this is Savala in terms of its outs, because these are the
yeah,
same shenanigans you'd expect there. Um, yeah, I mean, these are honestly the easiest route to go. And mind you, none of the buff effects give you evasion, so that is, somewhat important. Like, if we just have enough bodies, as we've been suggesting, we're playing a lot of stacks pieces, but hate bears, right? A lot of the effects should be attached to bodies. We're able to move these things around and buff Umbral Mantle specifically. So,
yeah,
yeah, we should be good. Archon of Emeria is flying. Someone will die from that.
yeah.
So we can just add these three things in now. I think that's pretty easy. We need to change two things on our land base. I'll get to that in a second, but you might have heard Will talking about it when we started. Umbral Mantle, Staff of Dom. I love that Staff of Domination is just still just a good card.
Yeah.
And Seed Cradle Witch is finally a good card.
Yeah.
Nah.
Selesnya decks have been trying to make that work for so long. Like Selvala Seed Cradle, which has been a combo for a while, and now it's actually just in the command zone.
Yeah, this is way better. Do you mean old Selesnya Savala? How does she operate?
No. Mono green Selvala. People would use that in the 99 with
Oh,
Seed Cradle Witch. So it's like a random Selesnya deck. You need a way to make infinite mana or do something.
that's
That's how you
rough.
do it.
That's rough. We're not
Yeah.
gonna. This is a little bit better. It's also like extremely searchable, so that's really
Yep.
good. Speaking of searchable, we have Dryad Arbor in here, right?
Also, you can search it with your Ranger Captain effects. It's green, so you can
Yeah.
search it with your Green Sun Zenith. It's so good.
Do we want to look into really good? So I'm just going to add Ranger Captain now that you said it.
Yeah.
Do we want a recruiter of the guard? That's maybe not necessary unless there's a body we really want on the field.
Well, it's a body that's a tutor, which means that we get more mana off Brigid, so good enough.
Mm-hmm.
Also, I'm pretty sure most of our things are going to fit that anyway, so
Yeah, what are
I like it.
well actually if we're generating 6 mana, that's a really good turn. Like recruiter can find the solution we want to play on that same turn.
And the best part is we are probably going to be playing Recruiter before tapping Brigid, meaning that we're going to have a total of 7 mana to play with on the turn 3, but for the Recruiter.
Mm-hmm.
So what do we play for 4? And we can try to find whatever the best 4 cost is.
Well, so that's the fun part of this list. So we have our solutions to like getting a bulky board. When we were talking about this list, I think folks were mentioning like, well, do we still want to do like Temur Sabertooth, Great Oak Guardian stuff, or Village Bellringer because we're in white? I don't know that that's necessary. I think Sea Cradle Witch being the one and only really hard searchable. Yes, there's Enlightened Tutor. We can do that, and yes, Umbral Mantle's equipment, so we can technically use. It's what's it? The Armory or Steel Shaper's Gift. Like we can find them that way. I think that we have enough clean outs to get to those that we should be good. I do want to add some draw solutions before we get too deep into this. So the One Ring, Sylvan Library, and then just the main ones, and then we'll get our Esper Sentinel. Who,
probably.
By the way, Esper Sentinel is very good with all like the buff effects in this list. Oddly enough, like I might throw some power on. I might throw some power randomly on the Esper to just make sure I get a draw. What was the last draw effect you wanted? Sorry.
Archivist of Ogma.
Yeah, that's fair. You mean the card that Blue just got a better version of?
Yeah.
Cool. Cool. So we got Archivist of Ogma.
Gaining life. Life gain matters in formats.
Do we need more draw? Is there a cool solution?
Potentially.
Oh.
Potentially more draw, but we can just run Regal Force if we need to, because we're getting a lot of mana. We're going to have a lot of creatures. Regal Force is probably good enough.
Is there a MDFC that draws? Not in these colors, right?
Disciple of Frailes.
That's off power?
Yeah, sack draw to power.
Oh, actually, genuinely, that's very good. Like, if we just want to find the Finale of Devastation out, just
Yeah,
like
because
rip that.
if we go infinite with Disciple of Freyalise in hand, then we just go, okay, I'm going to stop at 60. Disciple of Freyalise, I'm going to draw 60.
Yeah. So when we the Finale of Devastation out does require looping it though. Am I mistaken? Because you can buff it to
No,
10 or
because
more.
all of your creatures get the buff.
But we'll want to. Oh, we'll just want to play out all of our creatures prior. Is basically what you're saying. We don't have.
Yeah, like we don't need to, because it gives trample, doesn't it?
Yes. Because I'm trying to remember if I had to loop it with like Eternal Witness.
If we need to, we can do it. I do want Teamer Sabertooth Village Bellringer in the deck, just because a Village Bellringer is good. Teamer Sabertooth lets us grind value, so both of them are just fine cards by themselves. And it gives us another creature tutor out. And then we can do Eternal Witness for both Teamer Sabertooth Ewit, return everything from grave to hand infinitely, but also Finale of Devastation lines if needed. Yeah, it gives haste.
It gives haste.
Right, it doesn't.
No, which is still important because like it's either we get trample for the evasion or we just go wide, really wide.
Yeah.
That new card, Formidable Speaker, seems like a good include here. Oh yeah. I'm sorry. Yeah, let's so this is I think from the set. I think we literally talked about its potential here too. Thank you, Doom.
You may discard card if you do search a creature to hand, and it is 1 mana and tap to untap target permanent, which means it'll untap Brigid. It's a good dork.
Hell yeah.
Speaking of good things that untap Brigid, Sarith, Saryth, the Viper's Fang. Tap creatures you control have Death Touch. Untap creatures you control have Hexproof, which is going to make our stacks really annoying.
You know, it's funny. Then, I do like the Teamer in this list. I'm sorry, you mentioned it earlier. I was sort of left or right on it, but I think with all of the what am I trying to say? Enter the battlefield effects, like it's actually quite good to just get recurring value from our stuff, even if it is a little costly. But I'll do that with Village Bellringer. That's fine. You don't want the Great Oak Guardian as well, though, right? You just want the Bellringer.
Just the Bellringer. I don't think we need Great Oak Guardian. Teamer Sabertooth does enough by itself that we shouldn't need Great Oak.
I mean, it technically wins the game by itself. I'm not like high on it though, but like the thing is, if I were to put Tooth and Nail in this deck, then I would say Tooth and Nail, Teamer Sabertooth, Great Oak Guardian, because that's like a win by itself, right?
Yeah. I mean, we're probably putting Tooth and Nail in the deck just because we do the thing.
Okay, well, I said we could avoid it, but we'll put it in the deck. Oh, there's Lord of the Rings versions of both of those cards. That's actually kind of cool. Yeah, we'll use both of those. That makes sense.
Thankfully, I think that means that we don't need to build a whole bunch more into Brigid. We just need to build a good Selesnya deck now.
Yeah, frankly, I think we hit all the lines we would want to hit. Like, I don't think we need more than this, is what I'm saying. We've got like 2 solutions with the Teamer Sabertooth, and we have 3 solutions that work by themselves, pending creature count, which we should be fine with. It's really good. I don't think we need token generators in this list outside of Brigid. Yeah, like we'll say, I think we're just building a good Selesnya list now. Were there any more like effective draw cards that I'm forgetting that have come out in recent date? Like 4 is okay. 5 is better.
Quick second.
Yeah, please. Like like if well, I mean, we're making 1/1s technically, so do we want a Skull Clamp actually?
Honestly, not bad, because yes, it's reducing our board, but we make a 1/1 every other turn, so it should be somewhat decent.
Yeah, no, I'm into it. I'm into the...
We also could do Beast Whisper if we're doing Brostorm, but we are also doing stacks, so I don't know how much Beast Whisper is going to draw.
Yeah.
Toski and Orn Frostfang.
Ooh, yeah. I like I mean, it's just more reason for Sarith to just like be happy with our board. Orn Frostfang is great too. Doesn't it give it Death Touch or something? Your board Death Touch when it swings?
Yep, your attackers have Death Touch.
All right, these are great draw utilities. Yes, I will add Steel Shaper's Gift now. I think there's enough of an excuse for Steel Shaper's Gift. I think it's one word. My bad. Yep. And open the armory is also good.
I don't know if we need to open the armory because all.
I'll side it for now.
It's fine because we have Skull Clamp. It's good because Skull Clamp.
It's good because Skull Clamp. I mean, we don't have any auras, but that's fine.
I mean, if you want aura, there is an aura that's pay 2 and white to untap the enchanted creature.
Oh, we do have that with the monk on it. What's it called?
Yeah. I have no idea.
Do you want that legitimately? Because we can, if there are wait. There is a,
so that's infinite mana,
but it also buffs Brigid, right?
No, it makes Brigid gets +0+. Well, yes, technically, I think it untaps her and gives her +0+2. No, she just has +0+2 and deals combat damage with the butt instead of the face.
So yeah,
I think that's what it does.
Technically,
it's just untap. It's just untap.
Do you remember the name of it?
I don't think we use that though.
I don't think so either. We have so many solutions. I'm just
like 6 different infinite mana lines.
My thought is like, because we have the flexibility and we have the space, my thought is like, are there like some bomb ass auras we could be using? Like, is there like a really good like 6-cost aura we would want to find on a future turn? Or I don't know. I'm trying to think. It doesn't need to be a game closer or anything to help us go infinite. But I mean, if we have the option, I might as well like consider it. There's also a creature body that finds auras, Moon Blessed Cleric, but I think it's to top a deck.
Yeah, Moonblessed and Heliod, Heliod's Apostle or something like that.
Is there
find an aura? Moonblessed Cleric is to find an enchantment.
Is it to hand?
The Heliod's is to hand. The Moonblessed Cleric is enchantment to top.
I don't remember the name of
Heliod's
this
is
card.
aura to hand.
Heliod's Pilgrim. Enter, search your library for aura, reveal it, put it in your hand. Well, yeah, Heliod's Pilgrim. I'm into any of the body solutions, even if there's 3. This list interestingly likes them. I don't know that Heliod. I don't know. Maybe I'm pushing this aura thing a little too hard. We don't actually need to do this. But if there are any good auras that you guys can think of, please. Put them.
I kind of like Heliod's Pilgrim with the monk aura better than I like Temur Sabertooth. Because if we need to tutor another creature, we just search Heliod's Pilgrim and then find the aura, put the aura to hand, play it, do the thing.
It's really clean too, because like there's so many ways to find Heliod's Pilgrim. Like Recruiter will do it. Any of our creature tutors will do it if that's the route we want to go.
Yeah, the name of the aura is Gauntlets of Light.
Oh, I'll just look it up so you guys know what we're talking about. But this came out a while ago, and there's never really been a great list for it. So
I do like that better than the Temur Sabertooth lines, because then we can cut 3 cards.
For 2.
Because we can cut Temur, we can cut Bellringer, and we can cut the Great Oak.
Let's see if we can. I mean, what's cool is also we could manipulate this for like Kenra's Transformation if we want to get a utility to shut something down. Let's look at some of our aura utilities. I think that this is maybe a secret aura list. Is that true? I'll put well, we're gonna have Tooth and Nail though, right? So it's like, do you still want? Okay, am I cutting?
We're probably also using Instill Energy. Just 1 green, untap the enchanted creature an additional time each turn on your turn.
Yeah, might as well. Thank you guys for your suggestions. So wait. Okay, Heliod's Pilgrim. Let's just start there. Heliod's Pilgrim. Gauntlets of Light. I like this angle better. This feels better. It just plays into our list a little bit cleaner. Why are you not Gauntlets of Light? Yeah. Okay. Instill Energy. There's also the other one, not Instill Energy, but
Burst of Energy.
No, it's another. It's another aura. Burst of Energy is the instant.
Okay.
No. So Instill Energy is the one with the fingers touching.
Yeah.
And then there's...
And it's also the one with the goat like that. It has 2 arts.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right. I like the finger one. But that's neither here nor there. I feel like there's another one that's in Selesnya. It's like it's a 1-cost. Am
I'm
I
just
fucking
looking up.
crazy? Can someone please correct me if I'm wrong?
You're thinking of like an untapped one, right?
Yeah, we should leverage those, all of those, because if 6 mana is good on turn 3, what the fuck? Why not do what is that? 5? What? How good is 11 mana on turn 3? Is what I'm saying. That seems even better. So all of these are great rampers, like with the ultimate piece of ramp in the CC. Do you want any mother or giver effects? Select the moms, Skrelv, Mother of Runes, Giver of Runes. I don't know that we need them. I don't know that we need them unless you feel like we want a mom effect, like because we're going to be running Ranger Captain, so it's like we can find them very easy. Do you know what I mean?
It's I'd say the mother effects are just good at protecting our stacks pieces and good at protecting Brigid, so it's kind of like a sure why not kind of thing.
Oh well, I mean they're also bodies to the count. So I
Yeah,
understand.
because if you have Brigid in play, 1-drops are technically free because you pay 1 mana to make 1 mana. So the more 1-drops, the better.
Okay. I mean, I just don't want to load up our deck with I don't want to say dead cards, but if there's, I just want to make sure I'm getting plays that will further my game. But I think two
Yeah.
pieces of protection are good. I don't think we need the. Actually, technically, Skrelv is the best one here if we're untapping things infinitely, right? Because couldn't we use Skrelv's toxic effect as another out?
Yeah. Yeah, that is another potential win con.
Okay, sure. I'm going to do a Mother of Runes because Mother is technically the better of the
Mother can
two.
protect herself, which is good, and then Skrell can protect anything, but is also potentially a win con.
Fuck it. Let's do it. We'll go. We're gonna try to force a Skrelv win just to show the masses. So Pattern of Rebirth is on the screen now. This is typically tech to.
What are you going to search up in Alley of Devastation? Skrelv. It's always Skrelv.
Yeah.
Honestly, actually, it is probably always Skrelv because if we give everything haste, then it's like, okay, we have a Skrelv, or we need 3 creatures outside of Skrelv, but we have a
Mhm.
Skrelv, Brigid, the 1/1 Kithkin, and the Dork we played on turn 1. All of them are going to get evasion from all colors, and all of them are going to have Toxic 10.
Mm.
Move to combat.
Thank you, Gabriel. You win the prize. Nature's Chosen is the other one that typically saw play in Savala. It is 1 printing from Alliance. Enchant creature you control. Pay 0 to untap enchanted creature. Activate only during your turn, only once each turn. You can tap the enchanted creature to untap target artifact, creature, or land. Activate only if enchanted creature is white and untapped and only once each turn. Really fucking cool effect. On the flip side of the Clachan's heart, because you can use that shit to untap your One Ring. So this is the one that's technically playable in Savala, but yes, is a Selesnya card. Thank you. This is one I've been wanting to put in a list that would actually leverage it well for so long. Awesome. Nature's Chosen. What a fucking card. What a weird old ass fucking card. Like what in Alliance? I don't know. I've never played like limited alliances, so I don't know like what the synergy was when they made that set, but it's a good card. Am I wrong? Like that's a lot of effect for like 1 green drop.
Yeah, I also found one more equipment that we may want to run just for big bomby value. Sting, the glinting dagger.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Untap during combat, so we have a full turn. Untap Brigid, have another turn. That may be too greedy though, because honestly, I think our bottleneck is going to be cards in hand,
Yeah.
not mana.
No, I'm with you. I almost feel like we're gonna jump for that skull clamp, dude. We're gonna play like a really effective like up to turn 3, and then we're gonna get that enchantment tutor. Actually, do we add cloud? Do we add the equipment
Stoneforge.
searchers? Yeah, Stoneforge Mystic.
Yes. Yeah, do we take out Staff of Dominance to put in Stone?
Wait, what? Wait. So do you take out Staff of Domination? No.
Stoneforge, because it's like, well,
Are we really? We're going like the full. Are we? This is Voltron. What do we?
we can search for auras by looking for Heliod's Pilgrim.
Yeah.
We can search for equipment with Stoneforge and Cloud. Like,
I
do
don't
we
hate
need a way to find staff? Because we don't need staff if we already have like we have the aura, we have the equipment, and we have the creature. And we have creatures that surge from the aura and the equipment.
Look,
So
staff is a really shitty draw effect. It just at face value, it could also just be a draw effect, a costly one. So it's like I still like staff. I get what you're saying though, but I mean I didn't know. I think if you just had staff in hand though, I get what you're saying. We can thin our list out, but I feel like staff is just like I think staff is maybe too good.
yeah. Also, just because of it, I do think that we play Beast Whisperer because if we don't have a rule of law effect and play Beast Whisperer is the way that we draw a ton of cards.
Yeah, that's whenever.
Same thing with the Great Henge how high is our high power? Brigid's 3, so it's going to reduce it to so it's 6. It's probably too expensive, but it's 6, but makes 2 immediately, so it's kind of 4.
Well,
maybe the Great Henge.
Depending though, like if we ramped with Umbral Mantle or some shit, like it shouldn't be.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Difficult.
If we ramp with Umbral Mantle, we have infinite mana. It does not matter.
Yeah, so like dropping.
I do still like Great Henge though.
Well, it's creature based, right? So like, what if even if we broke even with Umbral Mantle? I guess is what I'm saying. We could make this super cheap.
Yeah.
Well, this is ramp, and it's also draw whenever a non-token creature enters battlefield under your control. Do you want the Great Henge in the deck?
It's basically just another Beast Whisperer. It's not searchable. That's the only thing that I'm not super.
No, you can find it.
But
Enlightened Tutor. I don't think we're gonna jump for this. I think I'm gonna grab the One Ring, but
yeah,
it's still fine.
It depends on what's in our hand, because if we have like 4 creatures in hand, you're probably grabbing this over the One Ring just because you go doon 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 8 draws on the first turn. But it depends.
Brigid is a warrior and a soldier. Are the synergy equipment from the older like Morning Tide? Is the warrior or soldier one any good for us? So Thornbite Staff was brought up. They auto equip based off of like what class they're meant for. So this auto equips to Shaman, which is not what Brigid is. But you could pay 2 and tap. This creature deals 1 damage to target creature. Whenever a creature is put into a graveyard from play, untap this creature. This could be leveraged with, say, Skull Clamp to technically, because it's not contingent. They just get 2 separate effects. There's the ping effect to technically you could win the game with, and then there's the bottom effect that's just quite good with Skull Clamp, right? I want to see if there's other solutions, Gibbous, but I don't hate this. So guys, we've angled this very drastically differently than I thought I would when we started. So if there's any good equipment or good aura that you guys can think of, like in any range, let me know. And again, special thanks to Gabriel for Nature's Chosen. That shit would have bothered me for the stream.
Also, Haywire Might and Quirion Ranger are probably going to be good includes because they're both 1-drops and they both untap our commander. Wow. Scrib Ranger was brought up, which is why I thought about those too. But I think Scrib Ranger being 2 mana is maybe not as good, but still fine.
I'm sorry, Haywire Might we'll run anyways.
Not Haywire Might, sorry.
No, I want it anyways.
Yeah, it's still good, but what is it called?
You're talking about the Sylvan Fairies? Scrib Ranger
is the 2 mana one, but there's the 1 mana one that's bouncing Elf.
Dude, a Shia card.
It's a Selvala card. It's Selvala staple.
No, this bothers me. I see the image. I see the image in my mind. It's pissing me off.
I'm not looking at chat. I'm not searching it up. I have to remember this.
Okay, please. You can tell him, but he's not gonna look. Wait, it's gonna bother me too. Wait. Let's see who can come to it first. Wait. 1 mana is an elf. Bounces elves. Is it an elf? No. Wirewood symbiote.
Wirewood symbiote.
Yeah, it's Wirewood symbiote. Because I'm like, it's parasitic. It cares about elves. It's not an elf. Okay. God.
Yeah, I think Scrib Ranger, Wirewood symbiote, and Quirion Ranger are 3 good includes.
Yeah. Let's do Wirewood symbiote. That's good to me.
All right. We have all those untappers.
Query and Ranger is the elf one, but I think we said that though, right? Or did you say that?
Yeah.
Okay.
I said that.
Yeah. We'll do all those Query and Ranger as well. Thank you guys. Oh my god, that was a struggle. Have you put in Script Ranger? No. Badger Mole Cub. Do you care about the Badger Mole Cub?
So it immediately makes an additional mana because the land it targets. Yeah, we play it. We play it just for the sake of one. It's two bodies. It makes a land into a creature and itself into a creature, so it counts for two for Brigid. It makes Brigid produce one more. It makes the land produce one more, and it makes all of our dorks make one more. So yeah, it is the best dork in the deck.
It oddly, in my head, it read as win more. Like, is this necessary? But no, it's really fucking good.
It's probably better than Priest of Titania.
Yeah, which I don't want to run Priest. So yeah, this is good. Sword of Perunes for infinite mana. So I think Sword is maybe a bridge too far, an ingot too much. I think we're good. Am I wrong? Like, I feel like we're maybe good without it.
Sword is bad because it's an untapper that does not give us a way to win the game. That's the reason why we don't want to run.
Yeah, stick with Umbral. Wait, so is it Cloud
Mercenary?
Midgard Mercenary. Okay, so Cloud Midgard Mercenary. We're gonna run. We got
Stoneforge.
We gotta go for the best art here. Cloud on that fucking chocobo.
Also, I do like Regal Force still because that's just if we need a tutor to draw a lot of cards, that's the tutor. Or if we need to tutor to draw a lot of cards, that is probably going to be the better card to get.
There's amazing Stoneforge Mystic art. I'm sorry, I had no idea there was new art for her.
I think that this is probably the deck that also wants to run Dawn of a New Age.
Wait, I'm sorry. What was you want Regal Force as our main, as a draw body?
Yeah, just to like if we have one tutor and we need to refill the hand, that's what we tutor for.
Is it green creature?
Yeah, each green creature you control, and the backside of Brigid is green.
Yeah,
so
yeah. Is there not a better bomb draw at this point for green?
It's Disciple of Rayleigh's. Those are the two.
Man, it's so fucking whack. You'd really think there'd be like best. You'd think they would upgrade Regal Force at this point. No offense, Regal Force has been it just feels like we need a better Regal Force at this point. Like we've really power crept every other effect except for like a bomb ass draw effect. Even Black got a decent one recently with the Ruthless Technomancer that we love teching in.
Well, it's not draw, that's mana.
I'm sorry. You're right. No, I am.
It got the monolith though, the thing that's like the black one ring.
Yeah. Is this Tezzeret Cruel Captain deck? Is this a Tezzeret Cruel Captain deck?
It does untap a creature. It also is it finds 1 mana artifacts,
which is Skull Clamp, motherfucker. Yeah, dude. I don't know, dude. Fucking. To be honest with you, I feel like any deck can be a Tezzeret Cruel Captain deck. Like it's one of the best planeswalkers we've gotten in a long time, and it always slips my mind that he exists. I don't know, bro.
Okay, before we do Tezzeret, let's do our ramp base, which should be like the fast mana and then all the dorks that we can cram into the deck.
Yeah.
All the one-drop dorks.
Really quickly though, before that, I'm gonna just put this out there again. Guys, let me know. Are there any auras or equipment you want to include to leverage with our pilgrims or our mercenaries to help better our game? Because remember, we should be making a shit ton of mana. So like the solution could be Heliod's Pilgrim into Nature's Chosen, and then we just double down on our mana for the turn and we play that bomb ass spell that's in our hand. Or we need to find the bomb ass spell. We can find them that way. So if there's any solutions you can think of that are really good, obviously at a certain point we should be able to just make infinite mana off of our auras, Gauntlets of Light, or our equipment, Umbral Mantle. So both of those are amazing outs. I just want to see if we can find other solutions or tech. So give me your best tech for those two categories. Let's go ahead and add our dorks, though. It's always fun trying to remember these. Arbor Elf.
Yep.
Do we go Boreal Druid? Is this? We need generic, right? So
Yeah, because we care more about having a dork turn 1 than having a pip turn 1.
yeah, Elvish Mystic. Um, but thank you for the
Llanowar
good
Elves and one.
suggestions. The Badger one was a really good suggestion. I'm sorry, what was that?
Llanowar Elves and Finhorn Elves. Or Llanowar Elf and Finhorn Elves.
Yes. I put Llanowar Elves. My bad. Is it Llanowar Elf or Elves?
Maybe it's Elves? Did it pop up?
It did, but there could be there could be both. You know,
No, there isn't both.
there could be both. No, there's one. Ooh, they should make a legendary Llanowar elf like him. You know what I mean? Like the one. There's cool foundation art for Llanowar elves. Okay, so Llanowar elves, Birds of Paradise. And then if we're gonna use Boreal, we may as well. There's a fucking Chocobo version of this.
Might as well play the better Boreal Druid.
Yeah, the Delighted Halfling.
Yeah, you did remember. I was like, is Patrick forgetting the name of that card?
No. I'm thinking to myself, like, if we're gonna run Boreal Druid, we should put in Delighted Halfling because there's no excuse not to. Is there another dork we just got? There's a green one that's like questionable, right?
It's the one that's exile a card from grave to make a mana. And you can pay 1, tap it to mill 1. Unfortunately, if we don't hit a fetch land early, that does not produce a mana on turn 2 for Brigid. So, no. Inconsistent. Risky.
I'll do Green Sun Zenith just while I'm thinking about it because it is going to get us our Dryad Arbor.
Which I put in there for that reason.
Yeah. Do we have a good threshold here of just 1-drop bodies that ramp? I really thought there were more. Am I crazy? I guess not in these colors.
Yeah, if we had either red or if we were in had it blue as well, then we could do the Absence Pilgrim.
There is one more. There's thank you. Yeah, this is the one for Selesnya. This is the one that taps for white. We needed this. I think that's it though. Because like the
is there like a weird 1 mana white creature that produces mana? I'm gonna quickly check that.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Creature add 1.
Oh, you don't mean like a pet effect. You want one that taps. I don't know.
Yeah, I want to see if there was just like another 1 mana dork.
I'm sorry here. So we're looking at Quirion Ranger, Tezzeret Cruel. They can untap Brigid or search for a 0 or 1 artifact like Clamp. Yeah, Tezzeret. I agree. I think we'll add Tezzeret to the side for now. I'm pretty sure it could slot very easily into this deck though.
Yeah.
Let me just find Cruel Captain.
Because either finds us our draw or it untaps Brigid. It's just a good value engine.
Lost Jeet to untap Cradle. Oh, do we care to add is there a land that's just the bee's knees? Like, do you want to run oh my god, what's the crop rotation? A Guy's Cradle would be it.
The only thing that we crop rotation into is really Guy's Cradle.
Is that good enough for
I mean, it is just a lot of mana. Might as well. It's like 1 green, just make 20 mana.
Yeah, that's good.
Well, not 20. It's 1 green, make like 5 mana. It's still good.
Okay, so Lost Jeet. Whenever a equipped creature deals color damage, put a charge counter on the Jeet. You can remove charge counter from it. Untap land. Target creature can't be blocked. +1/+1 counter. I don't. I'm good on the Jeet. I think if it
need draw.
Yeah. I think that's sort of the aim. My aim. Voice of Many will draw 3 cards most of the time. Do you remember this card?
I don't remember Voice of Many.
Draw a card for each opponent who controls fewer creatures than you. Well, I mean,
It's 4 mana though. 4 mana draw 3 is kind of like we can tutor it, but I'd rather just pay more to draw more than pay a medium amount to draw medium amount or to draw low amount.
Yeah, which is part of why I had Tishana as the commander for my elf ball deck. Yeah, no, I don't hate this. I'll have it as a backup solution though. Sorry, Voice of Many.
Tutors is the next thing that we probably should add.
Oh, did we want to add
I
fast mana? Like, did you want
oh sorry, yes,
Mox
Soul Ring, Chrome Mox,
Diamond,
Mox Diamond, and I think that's it.
Chrome Mox, Mox Diamond? I added Mox Diamond already. Chrome Mox, Soul Ring, and is that really it? Is that really all we want?
Yeah, well, we have all the dorks. We should be fine.
Mm,
I don't think we don't need Amber, and we don't. I don't think we need Vault because
no,
we don't need temp mana.
no. I mean, no. I guess not. Because we should be ramping pretty effectively. I mean, a mana vault could help us push out like some crazy fucking like Ugin or some shit. By the way, we should consider those bombs too.
Yeah,
Like the colorless Ugins.
yeah. The new one that we just got from
Yeah, dude.
the new one we got from
Sort by
Edge of Eternity.
release date. Eye of the Storm. Zza?
Yeah, it's Eye of the Storms, and he has +2, gain 3 life, and draw a card. And also, whenever you cast a colorless spell, you exile a thing, including when you cast him. He also can make 3 mana, which is just nice, but we're probably just going to be spamming draw on him. He might be good just as a 7 mana, remove a thing and draw a card, and then start drawing a card every turn. Not bad.
Yeah, so far as like casting other colorless spells, we're not going to have too many.
And Ugin the Spirit Dragon might be decent. The Exile X is kind of... It's
Fucking
either super hit or miss, because either somebody just has a bunch of artifacts in play and exiles nothing of note, or somebody else has a creature-based deck and it's decent. Like, we hit all the Ristic Studies by -3. It will get rid of our own board, though, so actually, no.
Yeah, that's one issue with that Oogs. Again, we don't...
All right, well, tutors.
Yeah, do we approach the second sun, Ugin's Nexus? Do we want to run any goofy solutions? We're good. Tutors. Yeah, we can focus on tutors now. So I put Enlightened Tutor in. I put all of our creature tutors, I think, in Ranger Captain, Cloud, Stoneforge, Pilgrim, Recruiter of the Guard.
And do we have all of our creature tutors?
No, we have Finale of Devastation. We have Green Sun Zenith. We have Enlightened Tutor. We need Worldly Tutor.
Yeah, Worldly Tutor.
Tooth and Nail is in here already. Court of Calling.
Invasion of Ikoria. And then Nature's Rhythm. And also probably Hunter's Pact. Or a Pact of... Summoner's Pact. Sorry.
Oh, yeah. You're really asking for them to fuck your shit. They're like, I will kill Brigid now. If this is a deck where you Summoner's Pact and you can win the game, though. Like, I don't recommend the packs unless you are...
It's find a card, win the game.
Yeah. So Eladamri's Call. Thank you. Actually.
Oh, yeah, that's really good.
That's a Selesnya specific one. So this is perfect for us. Let me see here. Goofy Solution, Triclopian Sight. Well, you got me at Goofy Solution here.
Isn't that
Flash Enchanted Creature comes into play? Untap Enchanted Creature. Enchanted Creature gets +1/+1 and Vigilance. I mean, it's fun tech.
Oh yeah.
My thing is, if it like drew a card and like replaced itself and like helped us ramp, then I would be into it. Because we're down one. It's not bad. Don't get me wrong. I said Kenrith's Transformation earlier is just a way to manage the board. Do we want to run Kenrith's? I mean, we can also just add swords and stuff. But
we're in white. We do Path and Swords. Also, over Triclopian Sight, or Triclopian Sight, I would rather put Airtight Alibi. It costs 1 more, but it's in green, and it's when it enters, untap the enchanted creature and give it hexproof. Also gets +2/+2.
Oh, sorry, we got one more suggestion. Is it oldie? It's like Diabolic of Tent, yeah, for creatures specifically.
I like that as well. Usually that's just enough.
Well, I mean, before we consider this, do you just want to do Survival of the Fittest? Also, I'm sorry. Do we? So Carpet of Flowers. Let's go back to Ramp. Do we want Carpet of Flowers?
No, I think we make enough mana.
I'm just saying it is a turn to Brigid, though. In a lot of cases. Like if we don't
Yeah.
hit the dork and we have carpet and I'm like down to 5, I'll keep that.
If they get 2 islands in play, well, it's a turn 1 if somebody plays an island. Now, a lot of the time, yeah, that
Yeah,
doesn't
I know.
happen, but
Yeah.
there's also a decent chance that people just play, like, not verges, but, they
Oh,
play all of the other random things.
oh man, I don't I want to put it in there for consistency's sake. I get what you're saying. Fucking oh man,
I
are we
don't
arguing
think we
whether
need the
carpet's
mana.
good? I know. I don't know about needing mana. It will pay for your flip. How about that? It'll pay for the flip. I like. You know, what? I'm putting my foot down. I'm putting my foot down on
Okay,
a carpet of flowers because there's new art for it that I want to run. Anyways, altar of bone will. Okay, let's do altar of bone. Yes or no?
yes. Very easily, yes.
Okay.
It's turning turning a 1/1 Kithkin token into the best creature in our deck is just
I'm
amazing.
giving you some hot tech here. So we're gonna start with the first one we talked about. You want to use survival of the fittest. So not survival. I'm sorry. What am I talking? Is that the one where you discard a creature, find a creature?
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
you're thinking of survival of the fittest. I
I think no.
don't know. Um, okay, the dumb tech is probably survival, discard Temur Sabertooth, find Ewit, play Ewit, return Temur Sabertooth, replay Temur Sabertooth, find a thing that untaps Brigid, do the thing, try to win.
Mm.
If we had like Hyrex, Tower Scout, or Village Bellringer, that would be a line.
We're not
But
going
not
that route.
tutoring.
Yeah.
So as a line that's super mana intensive, and I don't think we need it.
I don't think we need it either.
But just being,
I'm gonna say
it's basically a copy of that creature we added, except it doesn't have a way to untap a thing. I don't think we need it.
I don't think we need it. I'd rather the creature because doubly important is the fact that it is a creature, so it helps us ramp. But
Yeah.
Eldritch Evolution, yes, because I think converting any of our
Yes,
dorks to a 3-drop is perfect for this list.
Also, just turning anything into the 1-drop, it works.
Yeah, or that. Also, Nature's Call. Is that it? Is it the one that 4-cost green that finds a green? Like, if you want to get our Regal Force out.
Oh, natural order.
Natural order, excuse me.
Sack a green thing, get a green thing.
What are the green things?
Well, the green thing we're sacking is the Kithkin token because it's green-white.
Mm-hmm.
The thing we're finding is Regal Force or Toski or Seed Cradle Witch. Or sorry, Orin Frostfang or Seed Cradle Witch.
You know, we make so much mana, the 4 doesn't bother me. I'm just thinking, like, it's good enough, right?
Yeah. Just turning the Kithkin token to something better is good. Like, if we do that on if we turn 3 Toski with that, I think we're probably pretty happy.
Okay, well, Seedborn Muse, maybe?
No.
We
aren't doing anything at instant speed. We have a lot of mana, and we'll never use it.
Okay, so Sheltered by Ghost is a card I don't remember, so I will look this up.
I remember that one by heart. It's a Ward 1 +1/+0, and I think it gives lifelink. Also, ETB, exile a non-land permanent opponent controls until it leaves the battlefield. I got all. Oh, it's Ward 2. It's better than I said it was.
Do you want Sheltered by Ghost as the tech?
We can tutor it with the Heliod's thing, so sure. If we need like that little bit of extra removal, that does work.
What does this have over Kenrith's?
Ward 2.
I like the draw in Kenrith's more. Is that bad? Like
we can do both. I don't hate both.
Yeah. Let's just add it for now. Again, like it's not the cost that bothers me for any of these things. Again, like we're making so much mana that I don't mind 2 mana solutions for problems. I just want to make sure that we're up. We're up. Like because we don't have a commander that draws, so I kind of like things to just replace themselves if possible. Are we on Legolas's quick reflexes? I mean, there's no reason not to be. So I think that it's a yes.
Yep.
Better than other untappers, yeah, for sure. Fauna Shaman is a creature version of it is a creature version of Survival of the Fittest. I honestly feel like we're good with just the Formidable, right?
Yeah. The one guy, yeah, the formidable speaker is the best option, I think. Um, Going to stacks now.
Oh,
Shall
so
I give the rundown of all the stacks effects that are potentially worth running?
100%. I just want to go through your last solutions here, guys. So Swift reconfiguration, and then if you wanted to roll with the devoted druid, that is infinite. Yes, technically. So, Will, do you want to use Swift reconfiguration as like a tech piece that is potential combo, or just skip for now? Yeah, no,
I
Gibbous,
think we
you're
skip
right.
it.
You're right, Gibbous, about the targeting. That is relevant. I'm sorry. You skipped the
Yeah,
Swift reconfig. Noxious Revival. Yes, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank
yeah,
you.
Noxious is good. One
Always
card that I
Noxious
completely
Revival.
missed over that might be good enough because the reason why this card is usually bad is you have to pay mana, but I don't think that we care about paying mana. Mentor of the Meek.
Mm.
Whenever a creature of power 2 or less enters the battlefield under our control, we can pay one draw card.
Oh, yeah.
Just another creature that gives us a bit of draw.
I like that. Are there any other creature body tutors that we want to leverage? Like, we've got some good ones.
This first one is kind of a non-bow with a couple of our cards, but is also so good we just need to run it. Collector Roof.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
We need Collector Roof.
It does stop Skrelv.
Yeah, it stops Skrelv, it stops Staff Domination, it stops Umbral Mantle, but it doesn't stop the Aura, and it doesn't stop the Seed Witch.
Oh, sorry, Budget Pub Stomper. I'll encourage everyone to check that out afterwards if you want to have a $100 version of this same deck. I will say that Guy's Cradle alone makes this 10 times more expensive than that minimally, or not 10 times, tenfold, $1,000. Is Guy's Cradle $1,000 right now? That's what I'm trying to say.
No, but I think it's like 800.
Oh, okay, that's...
Oh, no, hold on, it says it's 1,000 on Mox. One quick second.
Yeah, no, you're fine. When I sold mine, I sold it for like $400, which was a low. I was just doing a solid for someone. I sold it for $400. It was like minty. Yeah, that fucking sucks. Anyway, as someone who primarily plays, it'd be interested to see some of the tech budget Pub Stomper. If there's any tech that you think that, regardless of its cost, would go well into this list, we're trying to build a cEDH version of this limitless budget. If there's good tech that you think would like fold in here, let us know. Someone probably plays Combat X and Legacy. I feel like my opponents always has the oof. Sorry, but we'll let's go over some of our stacks pieces. Will wants to.
Leonin Arbiter.
Is that still good enough?
It is definitely good enough considering that if you can get that out on like turn 2, Rog's side just kind of cries.
Oh, can I do one? Dranith Magistrate?
Yeah.
Because fuck that guy. Dude, what a bitch.
It's funny, I'm referencing the deck that I made before Dranith Magistrate was a card, so I don't even have that stacks piece in my Selesnya stacks deck, so good. I was 100% gonna miss that.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, if you guys have any other tutors or solutions you want to bring up that we've already touched on that we might have missed, like shared summons, please do. Do you think shared summons is valid? It's the tutor.
Yeah, it's get to. I mean, all of our wins are just find a creature win, so
what I like is that it's instant. I don't know, like if not that we're going to be holding. I don't know, dude.
Oh, also Nature's Claim, Natural State.
Yeah, I'm sorry. We need to do that.
Heliod's Intervention as well. Those are probably the next things that. Oh, sorry, we're dumb. Autumn's Veil. Orm's Chant.
Summer Veil, Autumn's Veil.
Veil of Summer, Autumn's Veil.
Yes, thank you.
It's a.
These are just
first and then S last.
Yeah, we're very much.
Orm's Chant, Silence.
Did I spell Orin wrong? How do you spell Orm?
ORIM.
Wow, but this is a staple. In Silence, what the fuck is wrong with Grand Abolisher?
Yeah.
Oh, isn't there a better? Wait. Voice
of Victory is the new one as well.
Is it Grand Abolisher? Isn't there a Selesnya one we want to potentially? Voice of Victory.
The cat. I can't remember her name though.
We made the cat. What is the cat? What is the Selesnya 3 cost?
What is the cat's name?
What is the cat's name? What does the cat say? Teague, Gaddock Teague, Esper Sentinel's in, Veil of Summer's in. Thank you for the coverage there, guys. These are
not Gaddock Teague. Gaddock Teague is too cute.
I know, but we definitely need these solutions. If we missed any of like the staples, just holler. Kutzel, thank you. Kutzel just sounds like a pretzel brand. Am I wrong? Doesn't Kutzel just
Celestia brand Kutzels?
Right, exactly. Exactly. Have you tried the new Ixalan Kutzel twist? It just sounds like something that it's like very spicy pretzel. It's like a really good seasoning. Dauntless Dismantler. Shit, yeah. Doesn't that have X in the value for something?
So it's 1 in a white, and then it has double X in a white. Destroy all artifacts that cost double X.
So we'll destroy everything.
Yeah, it's pay 1 white, destroy. Well, exactly X. It's not like X or less.
Okay. What was that? Engineered explosives is X or less, or blast zone is X or I don't remember.
All of those are exactly the CMC, but you're thinking of stuff like Meltdown.
Yeah, which is sort of like a red exclusive thing then.
Yeah.
Also, guys, wait. I want to give another one. What is the white card that comes in that's a ghost that removes a thing permanently and they get a spirit or some shit?
I know it. I want to see if you can remember it.
Oh my god, I never really leveraged her, dude. I
starts with an S. It's from the Landfall set.
No, I'm looking at the image in my mind. I see the wispy figure. This is killing me. It's funny because I know people always tell me to put it in my white decks, and I never do.
Its last name's Apparition.
Oh, damn it. Something Apparition? Fuck me, man. It starts with an S.
Skyclave.
Okay. It was never going to happen. Thank you. We would have been here for a while. I appreciate
it. I remembered it. I'm just like,
well, I would have been if I needed to remember it. Oh my god, yeah. The image was in my brain. There's a promo version. Fuck yeah, we'll use that.
To run through the quick effects that we probably want to add: Archon of Emeria.
Yep.
Avid Mind Sensor.
Avid Mind Sensor.
Eidolon of Rhetoric.
Eidolon.
To answer your question, Gibbous. Yeah, we're adding in all of the rule of law.
Which is the better? It's Phyrexian. Oh, you said it. Phyrexian Sensor.
Phyrexian Sensor.
Yeah. We want Phyrexian Sensor. Thank you, Gibbous, for that. Boromir.
Why am I blanking Archon of Valorous Reach?
Boromir is the one that
counter spell if it's cast for free. And also you can sack it to give everything on your board indestructible. I do like it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Archon of Valorous Reach goes in. That's 6 mana for a 5/6 flying lifelink trampler, ETB, name artifact enchantment, instant sorcery.
Oh yeah.
People can't cast cards that type.
Bro, wait, thank you. So these are the bombs I'm talking about. Like I want like the big dumb shit that you don't typically play. Let's get all of that out there. Like give me your dream list of cards.
Hold on, there's an angel that does a very similar thing.
Marvin the Mimic. I'm sorry, Marvin the Mimic is always handy.
Yeah, copies all your effects. Shalai Voice of Plenty is an infinite mana outlet that also gives all of your stuff hexproof. Maybe.
How do you spell Shalai's name again?
Shalai.
Shalai, Voice of Plenty, and then we can use her as an outlet. Actually, with infinite mana at the helm, dude. No, with infinite mana at the helm, I think. No, she's good. Shalai is like protection plus outlet. It's weird, like I don't know. Yeah, Shalai's good. Shalai's good enough.
Linvala, Keeper of Silence.
What about yes, Linvala. What about we talked about her, the Phyrexian mommy?
Elshnorn.
Yeah.
Mother of Machines, I think, is the one that you're thinking of. You're thinking of the 7 mana. Yeah. I can't remember her name, but she's an Elshnorn.
The Grand Cinnabite with a great fucking art. I mean, we kind of just nuke boards with this is what I'm thinking.
Also, I would like to propose my favorite tech card, which is incidentally just amazing in this deck. Angel of Indemnity.
Oh, I like this one.
6 mana, revive a permanent that costs 4 or less from your graveyard. It has Encore for 8. So this is just get back any of our combo pieces, pretty much. It's like, it is, I think, the best tutor for something like that. The only other comparable one is Sun Titan, but Sun Titan doesn't do 4, and this has Encore to get back 3, which may be better. Sun Titan's better grind, though. All of our things are 3. It's probably Sun Titan. I think it's Sun Titan over that Angel.
Actually, I'll leave it to you guys. We're probably only going to run one. Which recursion?
It is Sun Titan.
Let me see what they say. So Angel of Indemnity. If you haven't seen this one, or the classic, probably don't need to look Sun Titan up, but
budget. We already got Seraph. We're ahead of you on that one.
Yeah, Sun Titan's pretty cracked, dude. Well, I mean, the fact that it's on attack is kind of.
That's the reason why it's on ETB and on attack.
It's kind of cracked as fuck. But I mean, like, the Encore is pretty legit. And 4. All right, so it's either Sun Titan or Angel of Indemnity. We'll probably go with Titan. I want to know where you guys stand on this one, though. Is Encore really valid? Like, Encore is good if we're dumping it into our trash, for sure. Sorry, so, yes, Ranger Captain Zian, I just watched... are you using Emil Sabretooth? We're not doing the Emil... He's right, there is the...
better than Sabretooth at the very least. Do we have Teamer Sabretooth?
No, we sidelined the whole package. We sidelined the Teamer Sabretooth. We did not add Hyrex Tower Scout. We were just on Village Bellringer, Great Oak Guardian. And I will also put in Emil the Blessed to cover that same combo, but we're not doing that combo. Sanctum Prelate. This one's an interesting one. Choose a number. Non-creature spells with a converted mana cost equal to the chosen number can't be cast. So you can sort of shut down certain play lines. Sanctum Prelate. Do you like this?
You know what's better than Sanctum Prelate, though? Void Winnower.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, because that hits Thorgal.
Do we want Enduring Vitality? I don't think so. But yes, we have mana. We do have mana for Void Winnower, though. See, this is the big dumb shit I'm talking about. This is a deck that produces a lot of mana. We should be trying to leverage all the mana. So let's see here.
One card I will recommend, just because it's always a good thing to include, Apex Ultrasaur. 9 mana, 10/10, ETB, fight a thing. When it takes damage, it fights a thing.
No, I like it. That's a good natural order target as well. Spirit of the Labyrinth. This is the one that makes it so your opponents can't draw more than one card. Anyone can't draw.
Players cannot draw more than one card each turn. Alms Collector is probably better. Alms Collector is if an opponent draws 2 or more cards, instead they draw 1 and you draw 1.
Yeah, it's got to be in one spurt, though. So, something like a Sylvan Library where you draw X at the same time. Like a Rhystic Study would get around this.
If we Spirit the Labyrinth, we're not drawing either.
I know, that's what I'm worried about. I don't know if I like Alms Collector either, though. Voice of Victory's in.
Alms Collector is at least the better of the two, in my opinion. I guess with Rhystic Study, Spirit's probably still better.
Yeah, that's the one thing I'm trying to stop.
Notion fee for Hull Breacher.
Starfield Shepherd. When this creature enters search your library for a basic planes or a creature card with mana value 1 or less, reveal it, put it into your hand, then shuffle. It has Warp. You may cast this card from your hand for its warp cost. Exile this creature at the beginning of your next end step. You may cast it from exile on a later turn. Bro, Starfield Shepherd is pretty fucking sick, actually.
It finds the Witch, but outside of that, it doesn't really find a lot.
I grab Asper Sentinel, bro. Like, if I just want to get, like, a draw engine early.
Oh, yeah, Yusharn.
I don't... Actually, I like Starfield Shepherd. Let's just test it, and then we can replace it later. I don't think it's bad.
Yusharn is a definite yes. I keep forgetting Yusharn is a good card.
Implacable Earth. Archivist of Ogma's in. If we're going green, white, hard stacks, Yusharn.
Yeah.
Do we want a Root Maze? Oh, we have Sarath in the deck. Viper's Fang.
It doesn't matter that any of our artifacts enter tapped, so we could. It's Root Maze is a lot worse of a card now that Dockside's banned.
Yeah. Do we want to do the Torpor Bods, Doorkeeper, Thrall, and Hushbringer? The Torpor Orb body effects.
Yeah, we don't really use ETBs too much. We're mostly on cast.
I'm good off of Root Maze for now. I think Doorkeeper, Thrall, and there may be space for one or both.
What's the fairy one?
Hushbringer?
Hushbringer.
Yeah, Hushbringer.
Yeah, Hushbringer. Yeah. I like both of those because they just stop Thorgal.
Yeah, plus Hushbringer's art is one of the best. One of the best.
How many cards do we need now?
I don't even know what to tell you, man. Let's see where we're at. We're at 125.
We need to cut. Okay, cool.
Wait. I'm loving all the... See, but I want the big dumb shit still. I'm not done with my big dumb shit. Give me some Planeswalkers. Give me Planeswalkers. Give me bodies. Let's... Primetime still banned?
Patrick, you done.
I know. We don't even want...
We're cutting you off.
We don't even want the primetime, sadly. Kudo, King Among Bears, for the lulz.
We can cut one land also because we have Disciple of Rayleigh's.
Flash Thompson is a 2-mana Hyrix Scout. Oh, yeah. Thank you for that budget.
We're not running the Hyrix effects.
We're not. But... I will put that on the side, though. I will put Flash on the side because that is, for fact, one of the better cards for that combo. So if you do want to run that, that's there. Are we playing creatures that Augur of Autumn gives us? Do you have both the good Elesh Norns? We have neither of the Elesh Norns. Will doesn't want either.
You put the 7-mana Elesh Norn in?
I'm kidding. Wait, do you want at least the 7-mana one? Is that good to you? Is Grand Cenobite still good to you?
That completely shuts down Najeela. That completely messes with Sisay. Yeah, I like it. That does shut down a lot of the really meta decks.
Are we going for the Phyrexian text one? I'm just kidding. It's really not that important, but yes.
To be fair, all you need to know about that card is +2/+2 and -2/-2.
Yeah, you're fucked, basically. Is it Vigilant as well, though?
Yes.
Wow, crazy. Wow.
See, it's funny. All of the Praetors kept their initial keyword except for Jin Gitaxis, which pisses me off to no end. Because Jin Gitaxis was the coolest Praetor because you could do weird untap shenanigans to float a ton of mana and flash in Jin Gitaxis. But then they're like, yeah, no, we're going to make a 7-mana version of him that doesn't have flash. And I'm like... his Saga version didn't have flash either.
How do you feel about Vault-Born Tyrant?
What does it do?
I'll tell you, bro. Wait, tell me which set do you think this is from? Vault-Born Tyrant. What do you think?
Fallout?
You would, right? You would, right? It's a big scorecard from Outlaws of Thunder Junction. Whenever this creature or another creature you control with 4 or greater power enters, you gain 3 life and draw a card. When this creature dies, if it's not a token, create a token that's a copy of it, except it's an artifact in addition to its other types. I think that's maybe not enough draw. We're on Seed Cradle Witch, Christopher, yes. Moonshaker Cavalry. This is the other version of our good friend Crater Hoof.
Yep, it's Crater Hoof, but flying instead of trample.
Honored Knight Captain. When this creature enters, create a 1/1 white. Sacrifice this creature, search your library for an equipment card, put onto the battlefield, and shuffle. Honored Knight Captain.
To do it though, it's better to just have Cloud or
that's
Cloud or Stoneforge. And honestly, I think we can cut one of the two that we already have.
Is it? I think we keep Cloud. Am I wrong?
The thing is, both of them are just kind of for their additional effect. No, both of them are great effects, but for their additional thing, Cloud's like, if he's equipped, then your equip effects trigger twice. And it's like, okay, so our skull clamp that's on him triggers twice.
I
Okay,
I,
so that's 4. Cloud's better.
I,
Cloud's better.
I would rather the Stoneforge though.
Isn't Cloud better? 'Cause it's just
You're saying that you would clamp him to double down on draw, and then we
yeah,
could.
you get Stoneforge though does make it so that we get Umbral Mantle out and it can't be countered.
Yeah,
Yeah, I like that better. I that seems way safer.
yeah. I mean, we just don't have good ways to compete on the stack. So like activated abilities like that are kind of nice. Umbral's 3/2, so it can kind of shortcut some things.
Yeah. Also, we can cut Apex Ultrasaur. I don't think we're ever gonna have a board big enough where Apex Ultrasaur is really needed.
Right. So yeah, we definitely need to make some cuts. I'm sorry, I never added either Sun Titan or Angel of Indemnity. Turns out people really like Angel of Indemnity.
It's Sun Titan's better though. So like I love Angel as like an Entomb or Intuition target. It's really cool. But in this very specific scenario, Sun Titan is better.
I'm going to add Sun Titan. It looks like it's 50-50. I'm going to add Sun Titan while it's 50-50, and then we'll close this poll out. Yeah, wow. Okay. Thank you for participating in that. It's always fun to get your feedback. And thanks guys for all your suggestions. We need to make a lot of cuts before we test this. Again, if you haven't been watching since the beginning, we are making a cEDH version of Brigid, trying our darndest here. We're leveraging a handful of combos to go infinite, namely the A plus B ones are going to be Seed Cradle Witch, which was just brought up, Staff of Domination, and Umbral Mantle, as well as the Gauntlets of Light, if I'm not mistaken. That's what they're called. So we've got a handful of ways to make infinite mana. Not all of these are solutions in and of themselves, so we need tutors to find certain things. The ones that will win the game on the spot, though, are Staff of Domination and Umbral Mantle and Seed Cradle Witch. So, like, we've got a plethora of great options here. And I say win on the spot, provided we have enough bodies to buff and go sideways with, right? To get over our opponents. And like Will was suggesting earlier, even if we don't kill everyone, leave the person that's the least threatening and then just stacks the shit out of them and see what they do. So we should be fine.
Leave the Godo deck who's currently under your collector roof.
Exactly. You're fine. You stay. You can stay, bud. Nice. I really like the idea of Elish Norn. I have a list as well, and I've been putting it decent work in with her. Good. So I like the Elish Norn. Love the discussion of these cards. Yeah. No, I mean that's really the fun of doing these live, especially when you have a list that's unique like this. Like there's a lot of decks that are pretty cut and dry. You sort of just copy paste staples into. Obviously, we're leveraging a fair amount of staples in this list too, but there's way more interesting tech for this and way more angles of approach. Like I also understand that, there's play lines people want to leverage with like Temur Sabertooth or Emil. I think we're going to go this route for now, and you can add the other route if you want. No Walking Ballista. I don't think we need Ballista or a Ballista Heliod combo or anything like that. We can just, with the infinite mana, just drop it. Our outs are, if we just draw our deck,
we play everything, then Finale of Devastation win. If we don't want to do Finale of Devastation, we can use Skrelv with we can use Skrelv to give everything Toxic 10 and evasion from all colors.
Yeah.
And then outside of that, we just have a lot of bodies and a lot of stats, which should be enough.
Right. So we don't need to add Walking Ballista is strictly an outlet. Like we should be good without it. Also, we can go tall with the protection, the angel as well, if we want to do that. Wildheart Invoker, Recommission, or Savine's Wreck. Savine's Wreck we don't have in yet. Let's cut some.
Sun Titan is kind of the better version of that because it's reusable.
Yeah, for this list.
Yes. 6 mana is notable outside of this list. We can let's go through stuff.
I'm cutting Great Henge to start. I think we can get rid of Great Henge.
I like Great Henge. I still like Great Henge, but I think that Sting can get cut. Sting's just kind of win more.
I'll leave Great Henge in for now, then. I'm a little concerned we'll need to make more cuts, and it just feels like one of the things that could go. But we'll see. Yeah. Invasion of Ikoria. Good. We'll leave our creatures for now.
Enchantments, Carpet Flowers is probably better.
You really don't like carpet, huh? No.
It's just not needed. Um, for sorceries, Natural Order is kind of eh.
Oh yeah,
Um,
Scrub having summoning sickness can hurt you
yeah,
for sure.
but usually it's Finale of Devastation is a win. Either of Umbral Mantle or the Seed Witch is infinite stats, and then if we can't if we can't get our entire deck into play, we just Finale of Devastation for Skrill of X equals doesn't really matter, and then Skrill of Evasion's everything up with our untap.
Isn't there
Um,
something that says you can activate it as if as if it had haste? Is that 1,000 year?
1000 Year Elixir.
Yeah. So Instill Energy, I thought was the same thing, but it's attack.
It's only attacks.
Okay. So we still want Instill Energy. We still want Nature's Chosen. Kenrith and Sheltered are both tech options for our Aura Searcher. I honestly think Instill Energy, Nature's Chosen, and Gauntlets of Light are enough. I think we can sideline these two costers. I know they're good. I want to sideline them for now. There's a lot to cut, so we got 4 enchantments. Do you want to touch instants next? Oh, we haven't added to our
9 sorceries.
we haven't added our land options yet either. I'm sorry, you brought up 2.
Oh, the 2. Well, it's just to remove 2 and then add 2, and we're gonna cut a basic for the Disciple Frailes. But
I'm gonna cut a basic
what
planes for now.
for sorceries, I think we can also cut either Steel Shaper's Gift or Open the Armory or both, because we can tutor for them with any of the creature tutors. So, or we can tutor for what they would find anyways with either creature tutors. So
I want
I
to
think
keep.
that
I
they're
want to
redundant.
keep open the armory. I want to
Okay.
keep open the armory just in case something's shutting down, like our own collector roof is shutting down our equipment options. At least we can find the Gauntlets of Light and then plug away from there.
Yeah.
Right.
Agreed.
All right. So let's take out Steel Shaper's Gift. Altar of Bone is probably the weakest searcher, and I still like it.
Yes. Also for all of our
Sorry if
instants,
you
I
can't see these.
I like all of our instants. The only ones that I think are kind of weak are
Oh, you're good with the
Worldly.
sorceries. Sorry, you're good with the
Oh,
sorceries.
yeah. I like the rest of our sorceries. I don't. We don't need natural order, and I don't know if we need tooth and nail.
Tooth and Nail will put down Void Winnower. Wait, Tooth and Nail. I mean, like if I wanted to drop a bomb, Tooth and Nail
Well, I mean, to
like
be fair, like tooth and nail can find
are wins.
it can find Void Winnower and Archon of Valorous Reach naming instance. So it's like you can only cast to wipe out my board. You can only cast odd cost sorceries. What 1 mana or 3 mana away at sorcery speed do you have to kill a Void Winnower or an Archon?
That's kind of funny, bro. I mean, like you're an ass though. Like you should just go for that. You should just win the game.
The thing is, you need a lot of mana to pay 9 for Tooth and Nail and then do any of the things that do infinite mana.
Yeah.
But like you could get a thing that untaps Brigid, but Archon is as it enters, so they can't respond to it. And Void Winnower is a static effect, so they can't respond to it. So honestly, your best option is to just use Void Winnower and Archon. And I actually like that because I don't think any decks can get around that.
So Tooth and Nail stays, Natural Order goes.
Yes.
Okay, sure. Tooth and Nail is pretty gas. It's funny. Yeah, three mana Toxic Deluge is the one solution I can think of as well. Like there are options.
Yeah.
And I mean, I guess you could Fire Covenant is instant, right?
It's an instant.
Yeah.
There's also Split Up, which we're not running, but I also don't think we should run because we're a creature deck.
Yeah, no. Well, I mean, we can get around it, but yeah.
No, we do not run it that way.
Past Infestation is cool. Past Infestation is cool. I'm looking at that.
Heliod's Intervention is cooler.
Ooh. That's fair. I think we added intervention.
Yeah, Heliod's interventions in here. For instance, so the weakest instance we have, I think, are either Crop Rotation, Summoner's Pact, or Worldly Tutor. I think those are three weakest, only because Worldly Tutor potentially eats a draw, but it should be fine. Summoner's Pact can only find green creatures, which is usually going to be Seed Cradle Witch, so it's fine.
Let's
And then
do the. Do you,
Crop Rotation is just more mana. I don't know if we need more mana.
I'm gonna get rid of the crop rotation. I don't think we need the land tutors. I agree with you there. The worldly tutor is slow, but we can use it off turn. Like I don't hate
Yeah.
worldly tutor still.
It's fine. Like it is just fine. And Summoner's Pact, it finds a pretty decent stacks piece through Archon of Valorous Reach, which is our way to stop Thorkel outside of the Torp Orb creatures, and then also finds Seed Cradle, which can win the game, and it finds Sarith, which is good.
What was the other one you were iffy on? Where's Legolas's quick? Oh, it's there. Never mind. I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's there. Legolas is good just because it's 1 mana, protect our commander, or deal 3 damage, and also untap our commander as a ritual. So Legolas just does too much.
Yeah.
It's split second.
Yeah, there's.
But it was a Worldly Tutor, Summoner's Pact, and Crop Rotation. Those are the three that I think are potentially cuttable.
Natural State or Nature's
Sorry,
State.
Worldly Tutor, not. Yeah, so Worldly Tutor, Summoner's Pact, and
Will, do you want to take out Nature's
Natural State?
Natural State?
I like Natural State just because it kills Ristic.
Yeah, I mean, we want both, though. Nathan's brother is suggesting we can cut. This is tough, man. If we had to cut one,
we have a Skyclave Apparition. Sure, we can cut Natural State.
The State is arguably worse. I've always liked it.
Yeah, because it's Nature's Claim gives life, but that's usually not relevant.
Usually not. No. All right, so our sorceries or instants are cleaned up. Our planeswalkers are non-existent, but we are thinking about you, Tez, if there's space.
Tez and Ugin,
right.
one or the other.
Will, we got
or both.
56 creatures, bro. This is more creatures than I've ever seen.
First, cut Apex Ultrasaur. Boards usually do not matter.
Let's start top to bottom. Void Winter. Yeah, okay. Regal Force.
Void Winter is cool.
Regal Force is good. Elish Norn. Archon of Valor's
Elish is good.
Archon of Valor's Reach is good. Disciple of Freyalise is good. We cut a land. Yep. We're at 30. I think that's our only MDFC to put us at 30.
Yes.
Sun.
Starfield Shepherd.
Which one?
Starfield Shepherd.
Yeah.
It's our worst creature tutor right now.
Yeah. No, I agree. Suntide stays. Suntide stays.
It's our recursion. It's our recursion for a combo piece in case we just want to find the thing. Because for instance, if we try doing the Seed Witch and somebody kills it in response and we can't keep playing because of the Rule of Law effects, then Sun Titan is just on our next turn, find a creature. It's Sun Titan brings back Seed Witch. We win.
Yeah. Archdruid's Charm is a tutor we did not add. It's triple green and it's modal. Did you want to add the charm?
We should add Archdruid's Charm.
Yeah.
It's exile the One Ring. That's the major utility of it.
Yeah. I mean, that's what Heliod's intervention's kind of missing. So it's Destroy. Which kind of annoys me being a white card. I was really hoping it would be more flexible in that regard.
It's still fine.
No, I know. No, we don't need 30 lands. We can probably go down to 20. We were trying to go down to 29. That's why I bring up the MDFC. We can, but we're really our curve is high, but we have a commander that. Should we go to 28 lands? Is what I'm trying to say.
Well, let's go through the creatures first, then we can do the lands after. Because if we can cut enough creatures, then we should be fine.
What were the new lands you wanted to add to this deck while I'm here?
The Verge and Beseiju Who Endures, and then we cut
what is the sorry, go on.
Tarnished Citadel and the Selesnya one or the two, the Selesnya Sanctuary. Those are the two cuttable lands.
Okay, so our land base should be tight now. What is the Verge?
Uh,
Have fun. Have fun with that.
something meadow.
Okay. Who knows it? Who knows the Selesnya Verge? I'm sorry, there's dates in the bottom of my smoothie. I just want to eat them. Excuse me.
Hushwood Verge.
Okay. Yoink. Yoink.
Um,
Emerald Charm has been very good in my testing as a proactive reactive piece added stacks interaction. So oldie.
yep. It's destroy an enchantment or untap a permanent. And then there's another thing that I think is like give Forest Walk or something.
Target creature loses flying until end of turn.
That's what it is.
Just as relevant. Just as relevant. Destroy target non-aura enchantment. I like it. I do like Emerald Charm.
We're not running a lot of one mana untappers that aren't like repeatable untappers, so I don't think we run it, but it is if you go more Brostorm instead of stacks, probably should run that.
Oh, you know, Archer's Charm is just a better option over crop rotation to begin with, actually. Because we can like you're saying, brother, we can just use it for the cradle if we want to run that out.
Yeah.
That's not a bad idea. Okay, so we still have options for that. Okay, let's go back.
Creatures.
I'm sorry. Will, I will have you. I have a pot of coffee that I've been wanting to get to. I'm just going to grab a cup of coffee and I'll be right back. But I will sit here. We're good on the top end. I will just highlight our bottom end, which is so long. And you guys can just...
I'll go through in order and kind of look at what we need to cut, and we can work from there.
I will be right back.
The lower
Hey,
end.
if you've been here the whole time and are enjoying the stream, leave it with a like. Thanks. Appreciate it.
So we can cut either Sarith or Shalai. Both of them are functionally doing the same thing, giving all of our stuff hexproof. The main difference is Sarith doesn't protect stuff that's tapped, but can untap something, so it's a really good dork with Brigid. And Shalai protects everything, including yourself, even if they're tapped, and has an outlet for infinite mana, so it's technically another win con. So if we're running the fists, then Fist of Light, then that's our win con for it. I think we probably cut Sarith. The only reason why I want Sarith over Shalai is Green Sun Zenith and Summoner's Pact protections, but if we need to tutor a protection effect, I think we're probably in a bad position already. Hey, Wolfsbane, what's up, what's up?
What's up, Wolf? I don't know. It really depends on
the sky.
Oh, the ceiling.
I was talking about a Shalai versus Sarith, and I think Sarith can be cut, and Shalai's probably the better of the two, because it's an outlet for infinite mana, and it's protection for everything, even if they're tapped, and it protects our face. So if somebody wants to force discard us or something, we're good.
Yeah, I mean, Sarith being green does help with like the green search tutors, but I don't think it's ever a main target.
Exactly what I said.
It's just not the main target for that stuff.
If we need to search up a protection effect when we have a stacks board, we probably did something wrong.
Yeah, fact. They're both the same stat line too, 3/4. That's interesting. Beast Whisper.
Beast Whisper. It's just really good in general. I think it's going to be the thing we tutor to draw with if we have a creature tutor most of the time.
So
because if we don't have a board, it draws us, but it.
I'm just thinking between it, Toski, and Orin Frostfang. I'm like, I don't know if we need this many.
Let's cut Beast Whisper. I agree. Let's cut Beast
Whisper. You like okay. You think we're gonna get more draw off Toski and Frostfang?
The thing is, with Beast Whisper, we need to have a hand to make it good, but with Toski, we just need to have a board.
No, fact. Okay.
So it's just...
I agree with that. That logic's.
Next, I think Boromir can be cut, and I think I think we can probably cut Cutzel and Mentor of the Meeks. Mentor of the Meeks, same reason as cutting the Beast Whisperer. Because with Cutzel, we already have Cutzel's green. Maybe it's cut Voice of Victory over cutting Cutzel.
Well, uh, hmm.
Having a green silence effect, green you can't do something on our turn, is actually way more relevant than like a green protection effect.
Is it really?
Yeah, because if we need to end of the game and say somebody might have a counterspell,
Oh,
Green Sun
Summoner's
Zenith X
Pact.
equals 3.
Yeah, and Summoner's Pact it out
Yeah.
just to stop the and then okay. Grand Abolisher is better or worse?
Oh, actually, the only time that Cutzel is relevant. Actually, no, there's another time. Invasion of Ikoria. Cutzel is also Invasion of Ikoria because our other two effects are human, so we can't find them off Invasion.
Oh, fact.
Um,
Yeah.
Also, wait, the Seed Witch is
Secret
it's
Witch
an
is
elf. Okay,
an elf.
it's an elf.
No.
Elf shaman. And
Is it bad that I think Voice
it's
of
funny.
Victory is better?
Cloud is significantly worse than Stoneforge because Cloud is a human. That's funny. Um,
We'll cut Cloud.
but
We'll cut the Cloud.
Cutzel being non-human means that if we have like any combination of Summoner's Pact, Invasion of Ikoria, and Green Sun Zenith, if those are only 3 tutors, Cutzel's better than Voice of Victory. But if we have any other tutor, then it's irrelevant because one of these 3 just finds the Seed Witch, and then this finds Cutzel. Or this finds a Grand Abolisher.
Is it crazy
So,
that I like Voice of Victory better though? Just because Voice of Victory technically gives us 3 bodies with Mobilize.
Yeah, honestly, that is pretty good because it's
It doesn't shut off as
beginning of the
much.
next 10 step. Yeah.
It doesn't shut off as much, but I do think that the Mobilize 2 is good tech. It's also just bodies for Skull Clamp, like frankly. So let's cut the Grand Abolisher, stick to 2 silence.
Wait. Yeah, fine.
You could go either way.
Abilities usually won't be relevant, so sure, Grand Abolisher is cuttable.
I don't. Grand Abolisher is the better for that effect, but I do think that with our other stacks pieces, we should. I don't know. I feel like we've got enough going on here that we should be okay.
Yeah.
Also, doubling on those tutors due to Kyrol's ability is pretty good. So I made a bracket to Kyrol, and it's really good. It's getting consistent value, but it's a little hard to finish the game. But maybe bad piloting. No, I don't know about that, but it'd be good to add tutors like Captain of the Guard and Imperial Recruiter. We have Imperial Recruiter, and we have
Kyrol is the Boros first year. That's tap 2 things and then copy a triggered ability you control. Kyrol. So Kyrol is a control deck. Usually, the way that you use Kyrol is that you have ETB exile a thing or ETB damage or destroy things, and you double those up, and that's how you just do Kyrol things. And then you flicker to let Kyrol copy stuff off turn. Kyrol's just hard to win the game with. The biggest thing that you use with Kyrol is mass damage effects. If you can copy a thing that's just like, oh yeah, blah 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 blah, when this happens, deal like 10 to each player, then copying that with Kyrol is massive. But yeah, Kyrol's difficult to close the game with in general. If you need a way to win the game, another thing you can keep in mind, because people forget this, Storm is a singular trigger. So if you play a whole bunch of creatures and then play one of the random things that's like a kind of high cost Storm effect that makes enchantments, you can copy with Kyrol and then get twice as many. That is potentially a good way of winning the game.
The only reason I would want to keep like silence over like the alternative here, which is like Voice Abolisher, is because we can use the silence pretty effectively on our opponent's turn to shut off like a Storm play.
We could cut Worm's Chant as
I did think
actually no, Worm's Chant's still like our counterspell. Yeah, we just need to keep all of those.
Yeah, I actually really like the kicker too. It is valid sometimes. Like I've kicked a Godo, and it's like, sorry, bro.
Yeah. Continuing for the
we
three
dude,
cost
we have so many to
though.
cut, dude. We cut 12. So I already cut a Mentor of the Meek for us. I feel like it's probably our weakest draw engine.
Yeah.
Everything else in 3 I really like. We need to cut like
There's a couple things in
a
3
dupe.
that I think we can cut.
Yeah,
Um,
the
I
dupes.
think we can cut Eidolon of Rhetoric because it's our weakest rule of law, and we already have 3 other rule of laws,
A
right? We
thousand
have
percent. We did not
Archon.
add deafening silence, mind you, but yes.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
just
let's cut Eidolon for deafening silence.
why we still need to cut 11. We could cut some
Yeah.
lands actually. We can cut a land here. Do we want
Uh,
29 with the
I
MDFC, or do we want
oh,
28 with
did
the
you?
MDFC?
Oh, I cut Boromir as well. Boromir's not too needed.
That's fine. That's fine. And I was looking at Aven Mind Sensor next, but we can talk about that in a second.
Let's go down to 28 in total, so that would be 27 lands.
Okay, so I will cut two.
Basics.
Yeah, so we're gonna go down to 2 plains, and we'll go down to 3 forest, and that helps us quite a bit. We need to cut 8 cards. I'm looking at the Aven Mind Sensor. I'm like, it's not as good as an opposition agent. It doesn't need to be. Is it good enough?
Even is still good enough. It does hard mess with people. For 2 drops,
I just that
Dauntless Dismantler is probably a little too slow.
I'm just thinking that Leon and Arbiter's still there, so it's like an Arbiter feels better. Because like the flash on, yeah, no, okay, we'll keep it for now. I'm sorry.
Leon and Arbiter is maybe cuttable. Scrib Ranger is Scrib Ranger's cuttable.
Let's do the Arbiter and the Ranger, because if we're gonna have the Mind Sensor, I'd rather just one over the other, and that be our tech for searching. Like I don't think you need more than that.
Also, we can cut Dauntless Dismantler, and I think we can get rid of Hushbringer. We can keep the Doorkeeper Thrall because Flash. The Flash is better.
Yeah, I mean, well, Doorkeeper Thrall flies too. Okay, yeah, I was gonna say the evasion though, but
Doorkeeper Thrall is flash flying, right?
Yeah, bro.
Okay,
that's some
you
shit.
wanted to make sure, yeah.
No, it's good. It's good. Badger Mole is great. Archives of Ogma is good. Oof is good. Dauntless Dismantler, good. You know, the artifacts entering tapped is really only great if they're like dropping the Grim Monolith or Mana Vault later or something. Yeah. You know, it's like how integral is that? But the fact that it destroys it too, it's better than a Manglehorn in that sense to me. Which Manglehorn was suggested earlier. I wasn't ignoring it. I just don't think we need it. Dauntless feels kind of. Would you rather Dauntless or? Oh, I like Haywire Might. What am I talking about? Haywire Might's good because it exiles shit.
Yeah.
I don't know, man.
And Dauntless, it's like having artifacts tapped is usually not too relevant. And by the time we get it out, people probably already played their fast mana.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. I'm thinking to myself, like, the way our curve is working, we're never prioritizing Dauntless Dismantler. And when it does come down, it's exactly as you say. Like, maybe we get the Zur off of one of its signets or whatever, but I don't know. It feels a little slow.
That's 5 mana to blow up the signets with Dauntless Dismantler.
Let's cut it. Let's cut it for now. 4 more cards. Everything in the 2 slot looks really good to me. Dranith, Stoneforge, Voice of Victory. Yeah, okay. Arbor Elf, Absence Pilgrim, Paradise, Chocobo, Birds of Paradise, Boreal Druid, Delighted Halfling, Elvish Mystic. Boreal Druid's the weakest link here, but we probably want to keep it for now. All Ramp.
Yeah, we still need Boreal Druid.
Llanowar Elves, cute anime version. Got to use those. I don't know. I'm trying to highlight it. I've never seen this art.
All the way to Wirewood Symbiote. I like all of our setup. Maybe Mother of Runes is cuttable.
You just want to keep one form of protection and scroll.
Well, we have a Shalai. So we still have 2 forms of protection. It's just one is bigger, and Shalai doesn't need to be tapped to do it. So
Oof is the only hiccup for Scrolf, but I mean it's not the end of the world.
Yeah, but Scrub is a win con.
Yeah, I'm thinking like we probably sacrifice the Oof if we're trying to go for it.
It is very specifically in a situation where they have blockers. Scrub is a win con.
Okay, Mom can go. I mean, protection is protection. So like it will do the thing. It's just it's not Skrelv allocating
Actually,
poison is relevant.
I guess no, they're really. Yeah, because if we're doing infinite, the only time when Skrelv is if we're going infinite and we Finale of Devastation Skrelv out, everything on our board are infinity infinities. Skrelv and Mother of Runes do the same thing, and then they just give evasion. Mother of Runes is better than Skrelv.
Hate to admit it.
Yeah.
Doubling Moonshaker Cavalry is great. No Cavalry for
Oh, yeah, true.
us.
Yeah.
I'd cut Boreal Druid. I'm still iffy on it. I think we need to cut one of these, and I think it's gonna be
I think we need all of the one drop
to
dorks that we
just
can
have
put
the
in.
the turn two.
Yeah.
Yeah,
How many cards do we need to cut?
3, sir.
Okay, that's at least a little bit more doable.
Oof is stopping our One Ring, our Staff, our Umbral, which are 2 key cards. Oof.
But Oof is so impactful that we might as well. Do we just get rid of Staff of Domination?
No, I love Staff. Man.
Actually,
I like Staff a
let's get
lot.
rid of Great Henge. Let's get rid of Great Henge. We got rid of Beast Caller. Let's get rid of Great Henge.
Yeah, I like Staff a lot. I like Clamp a lot. I like the One Ring. I like Umbral Mantle. I like all these things. These are good. I do think that Oof can kind of hurt us, but not like again. There are outs beyond it. I'm not too worried. Like we have outs that don't rely on our artifacts. So
Yeah, like if we're doing infinite, Staff is potentially our weakest infinite, but it's also just
a one
draw our deck.
card. It's just one card
Yeah.
combo is the thing. That's why it's so good. Because what I need to untap target creature and then untap Staff. That's 4 mana. So if I'm netting 5, I win. Pretty good, bro. It's pretty good. And we have Enlightened Tutor, right? God, we should be on Enlightened Tutor. Okay, yeah, because that's like a very easy choice. Not all in on artifact wins, so that's the thing. But what are our options outside of the artifacts? Is it Gauntlets of Light,
And then the Seed Witch,
and then
Seed Cradle Witch.
Seed Cradle Witch? Okay. What do you all think about Abigail Eloquent First Year? Will has thoughts.
Is that the Simic one?
I thought that's the Orzhov one.
Oh yeah, that's the Orzhov one. Very, very fun. In cEDH, not good enough because people don't entirely rely on their commanders. Most commanders are just draw engines right now. But in casual and in 60 card, insane. There's already a whole bunch of Abigail 60 card decks that have been coming out because people realized, like, wait, I can just play Death Shadow after getting my life low enough, and then Abigail and turn Death Shadow into a 13/13 flying first strike lifelinker off the bat on like turn 2 and kill someone. Sign me up. And then you heal off of that as well. So even though you went down to low life, you're back up. So Abigail's dumb in 60 card, and Commander Abigail is the most annoying card ever, and you can pay 3 mana to make an 8/8 flying first strike lifelinker. It's Abigail's fun.
Here's how I'm feeling with this. I think that our weakest links are. I can understand Oof. Toski is worse than Frostfang to me. If we wanted to keep,
Actually, I think I know what our weakest link is, and it's going to sound crazy. Mox Diamond.
Oh, with the lessened
We're at 28
lands.
lands. We don't need to turbo stuff out. We're planning on turn 2 Brigiding every single time, anyways.
Yeah. That's fair. And then we can use Chrome Mox as like our one other solution.
Yeah.
Or Solar Ring technically gets us there too. But.
We're more likely to have non-creatures or non-lands in hand than lands, so Chrome Mox is more reliable than Mox Diamond.
Hands down. Ah, damn it, dude. I want to cut one more card.
For Deafening Silence?
No, I just to get us to 100, and then we need to cut one more card for.
Wait, I thought that was 100.
No, dude,
I thought we needed to cut 4, and it was
No, we're nearly there. So Suntime is less interesting. Okay, so
maybe Orm's Chant. It's either Orm's Chant or Worldly Tutor or Summoner's Pact in my mind. Actually, is it just Open Armory?
No, I like Open the Armory.
Okay.
It's a win. It's an auto win. If we have the board, it'll get us the win.
Uh,
Wow.
it's
Also, do you still want Tez
it's either
potentially?
Summoner's Pact or it's Orm's Chant.
I like Summoner's Pact too, dude.
I think we can cut Orm's Chant. I think our stacks should be enough that we have enough interaction. I think we can cut Orm's Chant.
Do you like our draw utilities in our creature base? Is this enough?
Yeah, I mean, just Toski and Orn Frostfang should be
With
enough, and
with Regal Force and
yeah, as
Disciple
a
of
big bulk
Freyalise.
are.
Yeah. Well, there's 4 solutions technically within our creature base for draw, so I feel okay. Don't cut the Mox Diamond.
Mox Diamond is best used if you're a really explosive deck that can snowball resources. The issue is Mox Diamond is 2 cards, and we don't play fast enough for Mox Diamond to snowball into anything. Mox Diamond's just the weak link. We honestly could potentially cut the Chrome Mox as well, but Chrome Mox is actually consistently more usable than Mox Diamond, so I'd
Yeah.
rather keep Chrome Mox.
Like frankly, I would rather see a hand with a dork than a Mox Diamond. I get the angle Will's talking about. It's odd that we're operating this way, but getting our commander down with Mox Diamond is maybe not going to be as effective with our lower land base. Heliod's Generosity could go. Heliod's Intervention.
I think.
Also,
Heliod's
Ancient
Heliod's
Tomb.
Intervention is just
I'm
a
sorry.
one-sided board wipe, though.
Doom, I did not forget Ancient Tomb. I don't think we need the double generic. Is why
Yes.
we actually need the colored mana to just help us to start.
Double generic does consistently get out
Brigid,
Brigid,
it
but
does
the
do.
issue is then that we are creature down. We can cut it. We can do Ancient Tomb. I think that we can cut a basic for an Ancient Tomb, and we'd be fine because it's not always going to be useful. But in the times when it is useful, it's very useful.
Okay, so that's space for Ancient Tomb. I don't hate getting rid of Heliod's Generosity. It's only because it's like instant is nice, but it's not necessary. It's destroy and not exile, so it does miss like the all important One Ring, which we do have solutions for. We didn't add
tap Brigid and destroy everything that's not the One Ring on our opponent's boards. Get rid of all mana rocks. Get rid of all.
Yeah,
no,
it's a really hard reset. I don't disagree. Is there not a better reset button for us, or is this the one?
I think it's the one.
Okay, so what are we going to cut then? Give me 1 second. We didn't add a Path or Swords, by the way. Do we want to add Path or Swords?
Wait, did we not have Path or Swords in here?
We did not add them. We stopped at our list and we looked at the 125 cards and we're like, oh shit, we need to work on this.
Cut Autumn's Veil and add Swords.
Okay. Yeah, Autumn is the weaker between the two veils. Let me just add Swords, add Ancient Tomb really quick. And then we'll cut one more card. I think we can end on that. I don't think we need Path and Swords. Swords Pleasures and Ancient.
I think that the last cuttable card is Orm's Chant.
You say that's your weakest link.
Yeah, Orm's Chant is probably the weakest link afterwards, because Silence we can cast on our turn and protect our entire game plan. Orm's Chant is only really useful on an opponent's turn when we can say, hey, you're the turn player, you can't cast anything this turn, have fun with that.
So that's 100.
All right.
Which enchanter are you talking about?
Yeah. Disenchanter, Witch Enchanter, Disenchanter. We should include Witch Enchanter. Cut a basic for Witch Enchanter. As long as we have like 3 basics, we should be fine with a Prismatic. So we can cut a Snow Plains for Witch Enchanter.
Yeah, I like that. Fracturing Gust is the best reset. Thank you for the suggestion. Destroy all artifacts and enchantments You gain 2 life for each permanent destroyed this way. Instant speed. It's 5 mana.
The thing is that hits everything.
That hits us too. That hits us too. Yeah.
How harmful is that going to be?
The split cost is kind of sick because like, it's either or for us. So like we'll have the mana, one color or another.
It potentially takes out our draw engines is the downside. Because it can take out our Skull Clamp, it can take out our Sylvan Library. It's fine though. Like, I think we keep in Heliod's for now, but that is definitely something that you could swap out because we're not too heavy.
Doom says I saw Solitude in a list too. Yeah, Solitude's good.
We don't have draw, which is the only reason why I don't want to run Solitude because we are making a lot of mana off Brigid, so we could just hard cast it
it's true.
I'd rather swords.
You'd rather swords over Solitude?
Yeah. It's the same reason why in like Legacy people aren't really playing Solitude. Like it is not bad, but A, you need a white card in your hand, and B, it's two cards for 1 mana reduction on a Swords to Plowshare is exiling a card from your hand and reducing your hand size by that worth 1 mana, and a lot of the time no. Especially if you don't have a lot of draw like our deck. If we had more draw, yeah, we'd put Solitude over Swords in a heartbeat. We just don't have draw. So that's our weakness.
Is this the deck? The one other solution I was still thinking about is Tezzeret.
No. If Tezzeret could find any of our combo pieces, 100%, but
Seed Cradle Witch.
Sadly.
Am I wrong? Wait. Is it an artifact or a creature? Oh. Search your library for an artifact card, a mana value 1 or less. At best,
can untap an artifact or creature, but he can only search for an artifact.
At best, it's grabbing Skull Clamp.
Yep.
Is that good enough?
I don't think we need it. If we need to find Skull Clamp, we find Stoneforge Mystic.
Okay then. I think that's the deck. Adding Witch Enchanter, you really don't need all the art enchantment removal.
Kind of true, but I'd rather have it and not need it than need it and not have it, because a lot of the other things that we've cut this from our deck are pretty much just draws and tutors.
Yeah, so like the consistency with those effects, because I don't know how many we have. If the count is accurate, it's 6. That's really not that many out of 99. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Mind you, we could tutor some of these solutions if we need to, but in a lot of cases, our tutors might even be shut down, right? Like if it's an opposition agent or something. So I think the density is still good. I think that's a low density too, frankly. And arguably the best one is the Haywire Might. Exile is king.
It's also searchable off Ranger Captain, so
right, and it'll just sit there until we need it, giving us mana. So for me, I'm like, that's really good. All right, I think that's the deck, though. I mean, there's so many. I want to play test this with you guys, obviously, so we can sort of sort this out. Will, do you want to cover the strengths of Brigid again and on the game plan here before we give our expectations, like what we would like to be doing with this deck? What we should be seeing when we're goldfishing it here. And this is one that's pretty cut and dry, I think.
Yeah. Our game plan with Brigid is that turn 1 we play Dork, turn 2 we play Brigid, turn 3 we play land, flip Brigid, have 5 remaining mana to play to start playing other things, play all the creatures out of our hand that we can, stacks out the game a little bit until inevitably we have enough creatures on board that we just find the Seed Cradle Witch or Umbral Mantle or the what is it called? Glowing Fists?
Gauntlets of Light.
Gauntlets of Light. Gauntlets of Light.
Staff,
or
Umbral.
Staff Domination.
Yeah, all those
From
things.
there, we pretty much just go infinite, either giving our creatures infinite stats and being able to punch and kill all of our opponents, or drawing our deck until we find Finale of Devastation, use Finale of Devastation, win the game, do that. outside of that, the game plan is really just kind of stacks out the game, control everything out, and hopefully slow down players enough with things like the Archon of Valorous Reach, Void Winnower, and other big, dumb, stacksy creatures that we can get out as early as turn 3, turn 4, and then win the game from there.
Yeah. So as we're goldfishing, I'm going to suggest we should definitely aim to get Brigid down turn 2.
Yeah.
Minimally. And then by turn, I'm going to say 5. By turn 5 or 6, we should be able to push for a win if we're trying that. It really depends on what our hand has, because we don't have inherent draw in the CZ, nor do we have tutors. So it's like in the CZ. So our options are really going to be limited to what we're top decking, frankly. And if we're top decking solutions that are solely for like stacking out the game, then I suspect that the game can go longer than 6 turns. If we have a hand that like pushes for a win early, that just like auto gets us the Seed Cradle Witch, yada yada, then yeah, I can see us winning by sooner than that, right? Like 4 to 5. So this is a tough list to say where I think you should be expecting to turn into a win, convert like your plays into a win. So I don't know. What do you think is a good test area? Should we just stop around 5 or 6?
Yeah, I'd say like play it out to the win, see how, or play it out to probably 6, see how hard we stacks everything out,
Right.
or see if we win. I think we
Right.
can probably win on 4
Honestly,
relatively consistently.
yeah.
But we should be able to like hard stacks out the game to 6 if we need to. For instance, what we said with the Tooth and Nail, finding just Archon and Void Winnower, and then there's 3 cards in the game that out that.
Yeah, it's funny. I like Soul Partition. It lets you recast it, the card, for free. Your opponents have to pay 2, I think, to do it. It's 2 mana, instant speed. Soul Partition is good removal. If we this is a card that's it's pretty played. The other one we didn't play, Will, is what's it called? There's like a 2 mana enchant or something that you can evoke, or there's another like staple white card.
The channel one.
The channel one. Sorry.
Yeah.
Soul Partition. Do you
Touch the Spirit Realm.
Touch the Spirit Realm? Those are 2 like staple white cards that people.
Touch the Spirit Realm is usually more of like you just need to temporarily get rid of something because you're going to be winning the game immediately. I don't think we're going to bump into as many of those. We just need to remove draw engines more than anything else.
Soul is more flexible, at least. I don't dislike the idea if we need to exile our own oof.
Yeah. I'd rather use cards that give us the ability to permanently remove stuff than temporarily remove, because our removal is going to be best used slowing people down and then playing stacks.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't disagree. All right. I think we're good. Let's test it out. Shamanic Revelation and Camaraderie could be a draw spell, but more mana. You could be right. We have Halfling, Elvish Mystic, Nature's Chosen, Linvala, 1 land with Beseju, Stoneforge, and the 1 fucking ring. If we top deck a land, this hand is really good.
Yeah,
because Nature's Chosen, excuse me, really means that 1 ring is going to draw us a shit ton, and then we Linvala first, obviously.
Yes, I would keep this hand purely because we can do turn 1 land into Elvish Mystic, then turn 2 Nature's Revelation, and then Elvish Mystic, play Delighted Halfling, Elvish Mystic, play potentially something else, and if we get a land, we can just play Brigid instead.
Mm-hmm.
And then we can turn 3 the 1 ring, even if we don't have Brigid. So if we can't Brigid, we have the 1 ring. If we don't have the one, if we get the land, we can play Brigid.
Let's do it. Hey, Snow Covered Forest. We'll start with that because I'd rather have the Beseju in hand. We will go Elvish Mystic.
A Beseju in hand's worth 2 on the field.
Yeah, actually, it's white for Brigid, right? I need to do the Delighted Halfling. Excuse me.
Yes. Yep. Yep.
Okay, so do that. Next turn. Command tower. Dude, fucking yeah. Besage in the hand's worth one piece of shit on the bush. We'll do Brigid. Don't mind me. And we'll make a token. We're going to make a Kithkin, green-white Kithkin here. I did not look at this art yet. Oh, that's sick. The tokens you make are sick.
Oh, I haven't seen the tokens. I'm going to see them on stream really quick.
Yeah, dude. Half the reason I love playing decks that generate tokens, like Wart the Raid Mother, was so fun when you made tokens, because there's such a great collection of amazing art on tokens in this game. I loved getting like the coolest fucking tokens for that deck. At any rate, this is a cool token. If you care about art in Magic the Gathering, it's a sick one. All right, let's see if everything goes our way. Fucking Void Winnower. Wait, do we have mana for Void Winnower? Wait, hold
on. Potentially.
Wait. Isn't still okay? If we do Nature's Chosen, okay.
We pay a green and we flip Brigid.
Yeah, so
that's happening no matter what.
Yeah. So we do the forest transform. Okay. Besage you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Technically, yes. We have 8. No, we're shy of the Void Winnower. But
so
not
what we can do
horribly.
Is we can go pay a green, play Elvish Mystic, pay a green, Nature's Chosen on the Kithkin token, probably, because then we can just tap the Kithkin token to untap Brigid.
No, it untaps. Wait.
Yeah, untap target artifact or creature or land. Play this ability only once each turn.
Oh no, I was just gonna put Nature's Chosen on her so that we can untap enchanted creature. But you want to?
Yeah.
Okay.
We can only do that once each turn, anyways. So it's putting it on the Kithkin token means that when we play the One Ring, we can we don't have to tap Brigid to untap the One Ring. We can just double tap the One Ring.
I 100% get that.
It's
no, it's fine. It's fine.
Does it matter if the Kithkin token is tapped?
No,
or not?
I mean, okay. So I'm honestly thinking that the token is fodder, but it is frankly
to foderize it right now.
No. It is frankly better to drop the Chosen on the. This is the Chosen Kithkin. This is better. So yeah, we'll command tower the Nature's Chosen onto the Kithkin. Okay, so we've got 4 bodies.
Yep. And then from here,
tap for.
Tap to pay for it.
1, 2, 3.
Now we can make 3 off Brigid, and we can do that twice, so we have up to 7 to play with.
No, we make 4 off Brigid, right?
She doesn't count herself.
Oh.
Unfortunately, she's other creatures.
This deck is dead.
If she did, this would be Void Winnower.
This deck is dead. This is not good.
So
no. 1, 2, 3.
What we can do here is, if you want, we can One Ring and tap the One Ring twice, or we can play Stoneforge Mystic and Linvala.
No,
or
I see what you mean. I would rather
Delighted Halfling Brigid makes enough.
Well, I mean, wait. So we have 3. We have technically 4 twice. We could put Linvala and the One Ring down.
No. So Brigid taps for
3.
3.
And then I tap.
Then we untap Brigid and tap for 3, and then tap Delighted Halfling. That's 7, not 8.
No. But we have Delighted Halfling for generic, so I can play the One Ring right now.
Yeah. Then you untap Brigid, and you tap Brigid for 3.
And then I tap Elvish Mystic. Oh, we just played Elvish Mystic.
Yeah. That's where the miscommunication was. Yeah. So it's either the One Ring twice, and instead of untapping Brigid, we untap the One Ring with the Kithkin token.
Yeah.
Or we Stoneforge Mystic with Linvala and set up for the win next turn, or Stoneforge Mystic with the One Ring to draw.
It feels better to just do the Linvala setup. But Linvala's not even that great. What is Linvala shutting down right now? They're dorks. Linvala's not doing enough for me, man. Why did I think it was more than creatures? Damn, there was a time where she's the bee's knees, man.
Let's do a little bit of mental math. So next turn we're going to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, So we're going to have 5 mana, and we're going to have Brigid for potential 6 more. So we're going to have 11 mana. It's 2 for 2 for Stoneforge Mystic, 3 for the Umbral for 5, 3 for the untap off Umbral for 8. So we have enough to play Stoneforge Mystic, play Umbral, and win the game next turn. So it may be better to just draw 3 off of the One Ring right now.
I frankly was thinking the exact same thing because I want some form of protection. But
granted, we haven't done anything this game, so we probably want Linvala to shut down like Sisay.
Yeah. Also, yeah. No, I don't disagree. I think that we're broadcasting really heavily when we Stoneforge Mystic here. Like, I would almost rather. It feels better to just like Stoneforge on the turn and get the thing and then try to go for it than it does to be like, hey, I've got this win next turn.
Here's the thing, though. If we play Stoneforge, what are they going to do? They have to kill Brigid specifically, but if they don't kill Brigid, Stoneforge cheats in the Umbral Mantle. They can't counterspell it, so they need to destroy the Umbral Mantle. And if they destroy the Umbral Mantle, we One Ring and we just start drawing. Or we just toss out a Void Winnower. Actually, wait.
Well, Winnower is next
turn.
Can
we play Void Winnower in addition to Umbral Mantle next turn?
Maybe. Wait. What's the math?
Stoneforge Linvala.
1, 2, 3.
So it's going to mean that we're going to have 5 creatures in play. Brigid taps for 5 twice. So that's going to be 10 mana, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. And we need... That's exactly enough to Linvala... We have exactly enough with our board state if we Linvala Stoneforge to play Void Winnower, activate Stoneforge, and then equip Umbral Mantle and win the game.
So that?
Yeah.
Okay, so we'll do 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll go ahead and play out the Linvala first, I suppose.
Yeah.
And then we'll go tap here to untap Brigid, and we'll tap for 4 mana.
So it's 3. Brigid taps for 3.
With Linvala out, though.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, technically.
Oh, yeah, we could Linvala. We could Linvala One Ring if we wanted to. I like Stoneforge better, though.
I still like Stoneforge better, yeah. So we'll Stoneforge Mystic. I mean, it's funny because like it makes me contemplate our choices here. What's the other piece of equipment we don't have? Glint. We have Umbral Mantle. That's about it. I mean, we can't sadly drop the Umbral Mantle now. We didn't want to do that anyways. We have 2 floating mana. We're going to suffer that burn. Yeah, suffer the burn. And pass. Shuffle. Okay.
Yep.
I think this is better.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Archon of Emeria, in case you wanted more ways to stop people.
Yeah.
But let's just go with what we wanted to do initially. So let's see here. We've got
turn 4.
5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's tap for 5. We're not trying to flip.
Let's
Brigid.
We're gonna tap Brigid for 5. Then we're gonna tap some dorks for Void Winnower. Then we're gonna untap Brigid, tap Brigid for 6 now, and then we're gonna use the mana to Stoneforge Mystic.
Yeah, so there's 9 for the Void Winnower. It's on the stack. Is it good? Cool. So
we actually have a little bit of extra mana. We're all good.
Yeah, so we've got Brigid here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 mana. We'll tap for 6. Tap for 6, and then we'll play out.
When we tap Stoneforge Mystic
to dump it down. So let's just say that we made 6 white, because we,
color doesn't matter.
Yeah, but we'll make the white. So we've got 4 white remaining. We'll attach Umbral Mantle. If there's any interaction, then it is what it is. Either way, we have mana for the One Ring if that was the case, right? So at least we have a decent play option, or just Archon of Emeria, frankly. We'll go here, attach to Brigid. Brigid has the ability to untap now for 3. We shall, and we'll proceed to make infinite mana. If this is all good,
we make infinite mana. Brigid's infinitely big. Delighted Halfling's infinitely big. Elvish Mystic is infinitely big.
Kithkin is infinitely big.
Stoneforge Mystic is infinitely big, and the Kithkin is too big.
Yeah, and Linvala is infinitely big. She's flying.
No, Linvala isn't, because we need a creature with a tap ability to infinitely buff, because untap is part of the cost.
Oh, fact. You're so right. Oh, and it's just it's just, well, no, we can't tap this thing indefinitely with Nature's Chosen.
Void Winnower does say evens can't block, though, so more likely than not, there's going to be like 1 blocker on one person's board.
Okay.
And then we can play the One Ring. We can draw a card off the One Ring, and then see what we do from there.
I'll play the Archon as well.
Well, Archon after the draw with the One Ring, because we might find something to do with the mana.
Facts, yeah. Well, so the Umbral Mantle moved around between the Lighted Halfling, the Elvish Mystic, and it can't go on the Kithkin, actually, but it can go, it could
Well,
technically...
it does go on the Kithkin just to untap it once.
Yeah, sure. So it's a, what is it, a 3/3? We'll untap Stoneforge Mystic as well, so it's a 3/3 as well. All right.
Oh no, it's an infinity. With our infinite mana, we put infinite equipment from our hand into play.
Oh, may. Yeah. We may put nothing and then she'll be infinite. Okay, so let's draw one.
Yeah.
It's Finale of Devastation. Wow. Yeah, I'll probably start with that. I mean, like, it doesn't even matter. It doesn't even matter at this point.
It doesn't, but
well, I mean, like, if they didn't stop the Void Winnower cast, I feel like that was maybe the point where they should have interacted.
Well, the Void Winnower cast is also, they only really have Force of Will to stop it. And then when it hits the board, they have like Path to Exile and Swords to Plowshare to deal with it.
Yeah, or Brigid, more importantly, yeah.
Yeah.
And then there's just a Void Winnower on the field.
Brigid, we just say in response, tap the Kithkin, untap Brigid, make a ton of mana. With a ton of mana, we're going to replay Brigid, play the One Ring, and then pass there. Like with Void Winnower in play. Even if they had some form of interaction there, we backed up our win.
Let's wind it back. So that was a turn 4 win pretty easily, I think, and that it had stacks, so it felt good, like, lead up into that turn. Let's see what we got here, Will. Marsh Flats, Regal Force in the hand off the bat isn't my favorite.
Wait, Nature's Chosen is... Hold on. Okay, no. So, the untap ability on Nature's Chosen is only on your turn, but the tap to untap something... the tap to untap something is once on each turn. So theoretically, with Nature's Chosen, if we can keep untapping that Kithkin token, we can keep untapping the One Ring.
Oh. Well, that's not
neat.
That's not easy to accommodate, but duly noted. The wording on this card is whack.
So theoretically, even if we didn't hit the finale there, we are going to untap Brigid and all of our dorks, move the Umbral Mantle to the Kithkin, and then we were going to draw 2 more, 3 more. Yeah, 2 more and 3 more. So we're going to get the One Ring up to draw 3, and then we're going to draw 4 on our turn, potentially 5 more. So even if we didn't get there, we had all of the draw off the One Ring.
With a land that this is a turn to Brigid, and it has the One Ring in it, which is probably the play. There's a Sun Tide and a Regal Force. Neither of these things are things I really want off the bat, I'm not going to lie. The Wirewood Symbiote, though, is pretty legit.
Yeah, it's the fact that we have 2 dorks in our opener means that it's a good enough opener for me.
Yeah.
Because that's a turn 3 Brigid, but we're going to have 3 creatures in play, so we'll have a lot of mana, and then we can rebuild off of Regal Force. So it's slow, but this is playable. Because if we top deck a land within the next 2 turns, it's even better.
We have not, but that's okay. I will do Llanowar Elves just to play with this cool art. We top decked Aquarian Ranger, which is interesting. So that's technically a land drop for a turn if we wanted to look at it that way. I got Savannah, obviously, and next turn, no land drop. This is going to have to be fine.
It is fine. We can play Quirion Ranger, bounce the Savannah, replay the Savannah, and then tap the Elf, so we have 3 mana to play with. So
tap for Quirion Ranger. I will
tap the Elf, tap the Savannah, play Quirion Ranger, floating a green, bounce the Savannah, play the Savannah as land for turn, untap the Elf. So we have everything on our board is untapped, and we're floating a green right now with a Quirion Ranger in play.
Wait.
So that's 1 short from being able to One Ring.
What, we can play Brigid? What are you talking about?
Oh, yeah. What am I thinking? Ignore me.
So
I'm crazy.
So sorry. So 1 Llanowar Elves for Quirion Ranger. Tap the Savannah. We'll get a white to play Brigid. I'll return the forest. Play the forest.
It's bounce the Savannah, replay the Savannah with the elf untapped and the Savannah untapped tap. That's Brigid. So
Now
that's our turn.
we need to tap the Llanowar elves though to get the
Correct.
Yeah. Yeah.
We tap the elf. We tap the Savannah. We bounce the Savannah to untap the elf, and we're floating the mana from the Savannah, and we replay the Savannah. We have a Quirion Ranger in play, an untapped elf in play, and an untapped Savannah in play. We tap our 2 mana producers in Brigid.
Yeah. Now we have Brigid.
Yes.
Next turn.
And a Kithkin token. Don't forget the Kithkin token.
Yeah. Windswept Heath.
Very, very relevant with our whole weird enchantment.
Will Heath out the Temple Garden? Is that what it's called? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Shuffle. Heath out a Temple Garden. Looking good. Okay, so how do we want to play this?
And,
Veil of Summer.
We tapped the elf to flip Brigid.
Why have I had a Veil of Summer in my hand this whole time, or did I accidentally double draw? Oh, you know what?
You drew that last turn.
I drew the Veil of Summer last turn.
Yeah, pretty sure.
No, I don't think we hit a land. I think I hit next turn and it gave me a draw, and the draw was Veil of Summer.
Oh,
my bad.
Okay, put Veil back on top. It's fine. Actually, wait.
No, Veil was the draw. So
let's go for it.
Huh? So we didn't get the fetch land. I don't think it would have been a Veil of Summer.
So you drew Veil of Summer on turn 2.
Yeah, that's okay. What?
So it was turn 1, we drew Quirion Ranger. Turn 2, you drew Veil of Summer. Turn 3, you drew the land.
Okay, well then Temple Garden's back out.
So we're good. We're fine.
Good. I just want to make sure I didn't cheese that. Windswept Heath. We'll shuffle for the fetch. Temple Garden. Lose 2 life. We're not tracking the life. Okay. It's 1 ring.
Did we? Hold on. I'm just gonna.
We can actually Regal Force pretty easily here too. And Sun Titan to just grab a land, I guess. The fetch land. You know what I'm confused by? I thought I fetched for the Savannah, and I don't know where my other... I don't know which fetch I used for that. Something got lost in the sauce there, but that's okay. I'll play Finehorn Elves. I will play... Oh, there's not a good way to do that. It's fine. I'll tap the Savannah to play Wirewood Symbiote. And I want a Regal Force to draw a shit ton of cards. I think that's the play here. I'll return with Quirion Ranger the Savannah to just put the untap on the stack. I'll untap the Brigid. Oh, Jesus Christ! I totally forgot to flip Brigid. That's fine.
That's why I was saying tap the elf to pay for the Brigid.
Sure. So the elf paid for the Brigid. We will use. We don't have Wirewood Symbiote on the board. That's fine. We can leave the Wirewood Symbiote in hand.
One land pays for the elf. The other land can pay for the Wirewood Symbiote, and we can bounce the Savannah to untap Brigid. And we can tap Brigid for
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so we tap for 5. We'll make it 5 green, and then we'll untap, and we'll make it 5 white. Sure. So we've got...
You can bounce Quirion Ranger with the Wirewood Symbiote to
tap for more.
Untap Brigid, to tap Brigid to replay Quirion Ranger, and then bounce our other remaining land to untap Brigid.
Well, I was just going to Regal... I want to Regal Force first and see what our options are. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. But Wirewood Symbiote should bounce the Quirion Ranger for sure. That's whack, dude. Like, no land...
do we have a green to replay that Quirion Ranger
when
we bounce it with Wirewood?
5 and 5. 5 and 5. So we'll keep 2 green here and then 1 white.
Yeah.
1 white, 2 green. Sure.
That seems prudent.
Yeah, I mean, we could Sun Titan the fetch land back out too, is something I was thinking if we just wanted to ramp that way, but...
Well, Regal Force draw 7 seems good.
Regal Force draw 7 seems pretty good. I'll keep the white. Let's keep one green, 2 whites, so that we could potentially Sun.
2 greens seems better here.
Yes, it does. Here, okay. The poison is green, energy is white. Sure. Okay, Regal Force. I just want to be able to play Sun Titan if I did want to do that play.
Well, we can untap Brigid with a Wirewood Symbiote to
Get the
replay
white.
Suntitan, to
Get
tap
the
for
white.
yeah.
All right, so draw 7.
And we can use
1,
the
2,
green floating
3,
for
4,
Query and Ranger
5,
before that
6.
as well. Enough mana.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I found Summoner's Pact.
And Summoner's Pact finds the
Seed Cradle Witch.
Seed Witch, and then that's game on turn 3.
Well, with whatever could attack.
Yes, which is
Kifkin, Brigid, Quirion Ranger, and so we need to keep the Ranger.
Well, yeah, we're gonna. Well, yeah, we can bounce the other elf. It's fine.
Wow, this is our whole.
Oh, and we also got Disciple of Fraley.
Yeah,
so
I mean,
draw
it doesn't even fucking matter. Oh yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, we sacrifice. We need to sacrifice a creature, right?
So
I think we have the win in a couple ways here. So,
well, we Summoner's Pact for the
Seed Cradle Witch.
The seed. What is it called?
Cradle Witch.
See, yes.
We also have Eladamri's Call.
I
didn't realize that's what this art was.
It's fine, because what we're gonna do is we're gonna play the Seed Cradle Witch for one of our green. They're gonna try to counter. We're going to Veil of Summer. Then we can bounce. We can with our 1 white floating Wirewood Symbiote bounce one of the elves, and then Brigid making green do infinite with the Seed Muse Witch, and then GG. Yeah, everything gets infinitely big. Disciple of Fraley's draw the deck.
Yeah, just to illustrate that. So to end the line, we'll bounce the Finehorn Elves. Seed Cradle Witch is out. Veil of Summer active. Like he suggested, it would likely get hit with a counter. We get to draw off of that, and draw if an opponent casts a blue spell. Yeah. So we got a Doorkeeper's Roll, less relevant. Okay, so the play line is fairly simple. We're going to tap for... we have 1 white floating. So the trick is we need to make both. We need to make white, then we need to make green, then white, then green, then white to just have the excess to pay for this. So we'll use the white floating and make green.
If we wanted, we could use the white for the Seed Witch. I keep blanking on the freaking name.
We had 2. Well, we had 2 green floating and 1 white, and we needed the green for the Veil of Summer and the Seed Cradle Witch. So,
well, no, Seed Cradle Witch is green or white.
Yeah, well, either way. Yeah,
it's
same difference.
If we want to use the green to replay something, we can. If we want to use the white to have the white for the Seed Cradle Witch, we're good. It's either way. We got there.
Yeah. So we're making green. Wait, do we actually? Does that work? So we
have 1 green or 1 white. Let's say we use Wirewood Symbiote to bounce the Finhorn Elves to our hand, which we already did. Then we tap for white, and then we're making 5 white. Then with the white floating, we're going to untap Brigid with the Seed Cradle Witch, and we're going to make green. Repeat. So it's with the surplus of white, we make green. With the surplus of green, we make white. We make infinite mana.
Yeah, it needs to be this way though. We'll use the 1 white there, and then the 3 green, right, to untap. Okay, so infinite of all the colors, and then we just Ornn Frostfang. We just dump our hand basically.
We Disciple of Fraley's. We draw our deck. We play every creature from our deck, and then we finale.
Yeah, I think what we would do is just I guess it doesn't really matter what we infinitely buff, but we infinitely buff one of these things and then Disciple to draw the rest of our deck. Just make sure that you don't, not infinitely, you draw X cards. So just make the thing 75 power or whatever it would be, and then draw. Leave 4 or some cards.
Kifkin token.
Yeah, I think that's the best choice. And then we can do the finale for haste on our entire board. Okay, turn 3. Sorry, that was a lot. Will.
Pretty fast for a stacks deck.
Yeah, I mean, we didn't really stacks that game, but again, that's just what our hand had, and we won with 1 land, which feels pretty great.
Yeah, and even if we needed to stacks that game, we did get Doorkeeper Thrall to at least stop Thorkel from winning the game and stop a whole bunch of other random stuff like Derevi. So we got there.
Yeah, Summoner's Pact was key though. We needed sufficient mana. Technically, we could have bounced Quirion Ranger, replayed Quirion Ranger. There were ways to just make sure we had the mana.
Yeah. We could have used the white for the Seed Cradle Witch, or on Seed Cradle Witch, and then bounced it and played Quirion Ranger instead. Yeah.
All right. Thoughts? I don't know that I
Uh,
don't know that I love Linvala. I feel like I would want to switch to Linvala for something maybe a little bit more relevant to me.
Considering of meta outside of like Rog Sai is Kennen, Thrasios, Nagila,
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Sisay. Linvala stops most commanders that aren't specifically Rog Sai.
yeah. Okay, that's fair. That's fair. Um, I like it. I like it a lot. I don't that hand kind of read bad, and it was extremely aggressive.
And he won on turn 3.
Yeah.
It turns out Quirion Ranger's a good magic card.
Yeah,
Who would
I
have
don't
thought?
think we need to really change anything here, man. This is pretty tight.
There's a couple things that could be tuned up. Some removal could be changed for others. You could probably add like a little bit more draw, increase the land count a little bit. There's a couple things that could be tweaked on the list, but I think for the most part, deck good. Also, I want to point out if we had Mox Diamond in any of those hands, we lost. That was just a 0 mana dead card. So
Yeah.
I'm standing proud on the Mox Diamond cut.
Yeah, I don't disagree because we what do we see? That last game we saw Disciple was our other land drop, right? So it wouldn't have worked. Yeah, it wouldn't have worked.
It was 2 fetches for
Yeah.
that game, but
True.
we didn't get the second fetch until turn 3.
Yeah. This is good. I like it. I think that it can be aggressive. It can be it's really interesting because it could be very aggressive or it could be very stacksy. Deck seems real, guys. I would say it's like 90. I don't know. This is loose. Normally I'll give like a percentile of where I feel like the deck lands with the tuning, but frankly, it doesn't really. I think there's just meta choices left. Like I think you just need to examine what your playgroup plays or what if you're trying to take this to competition. Bottom line is it's cEDH playable. This is a cEDH deck. I would say there's like 95% of the way there, man. This is really tight. You just need to make meta choices. That's it.
Yeah, I feel like this also kind of gets around some of the issues that Silvala had, where Silvala felt like outside of do the thing, it didn't have a lot of the game plan. I
Yeah.
feel like if we got interrupted at any point on those lines, we could have pivoted to like some value grindy centric game plan or just stacks. So we had a backup plan.
Yeah. Like the first game,
First
like
of all.
frankly, the first game, if it was bad, like Stoneforge could have gone for Skull Clamp. If Brigid died, we'd make another Kithkin. We'd drop like there were ways to pivot pretty easily at any point. It was like all we're relying on are just having really valuable creatures and then leveraging the fact that we have bodies to produce a shit ton of mana. So yeah,
Even if somebody nature's claimed Umbral Mantle on that last one, Void Winnower just being Void Winnower would have been enough to kind of seal that game,
stunt the
especially with
game.
double
Yeah.
tapping the One Ring every turn.
Yeah, it's a 9/11 too. Like it's a fucking warning. It's you're just gonna mess people up by swinging that, and you just obviously go for the people that care about life as a resource. And it's good. It's good. I really like it. I almost feel like you don't need both Orin Frostfang and Toski.
Yeah, I do think that just having them in there for the sake of draw, because I don't think at any point we wanted to tutor for draw in those games. I think we wanted to try to tutor for a combo piece. I feel that Orin Frostfang and Toski are things that we want to draw into, so having duplicates of them it's fine.
The bigger question is would this deck benefit from a higher density of tutors and then leveraging some of the alternative combos? Like if we just tooth and nailed any of the play lines that are more preferable, like the Emil or Teamer with the untappers, like stuff like that. Would that have been a
It would be like
benefit?
Emil Grado Guardian is probably the alternative one that's the best.
That's on the spot, but my thought is like when you make infinite mana and you have things that ETB and find other things, like you have so many solutions. So it's like I kind of like when in the infinite mana world, I kind of like the Emil and Teamer lines because we could just bounce the thing that'll search for the thing that kills everything. Do you know what I mean?
Like just using doing a meal on and Emil and Stoneforge Mystic finding Umbral Mantle, make infinite mana with Umbral Mantle, then bounce Stoneforge to find Skull Clamp, then bounce our commander infinitely to make infinite 1/1 Kithkins that we sack to the Skull Clamp to draw our deck. Something like
right,
that.
just clean lines. I don't know. Do you feel like we're missing that? I mean, we didn't need it those games.
Yeah, with that first game, we technically might not have won if we didn't top deck the finale of Devastation, but we would have at the very least had a Void Windower out and taken probably 2 players out, maybe even 3, but probably 2 players out. From there, I think that we just win because it's kind of hard to play through a Void Windower, especially with Lidvala in play. I think we won the first game pretty handily with backup. We won the second game just straight up.
How much is Tooth and Nail for the Entwine cost? It's in the deck, right? Yeah.
It's 9 in total. It's 7 to play, 2 to Entwine. I think that Tooth and Nail Entwine for Void Windower and Archon of Valor's Reach is
enough.
Yeah, that's because just saying like, hey, yeah, you need an odd cost sorcery to kill at least one of these guys. Good luck. Your only outs are really just toxic and split up.
Okay. That good.
Yeah.
That good. I like it a lot. Yeah, I'd be curious to see what you guys are running. Obviously, if you have your own list or you've made your own video for the deck, different version, it's a good way for us to share tech. So feel free to leave it in the comments after this video once it becomes a VOD. I really like this, man. What do you want to tackle next? We've gotten so much stuff from other sets, but we've barely scratched Lorwyn. So if we want to build another Lorwyn list, we can.
For Lorwyn, I think we covered. There's not a ton of commanders from Lorwyn, so there's not a lot built from there.
Bless you. I mean, we still have the 5-color elemental. I feel like she's been brewed.
Yeah, people have built the.
There's no mystery there.
The other commanders that are potentially cEDH viable are Grub, just because it's a Rakdos Kiki Jiki. We could go over the meme deck, but I don't think we want to go over the meme deck. And outside of that, it's just a lot of casual stuff, and there's like a ton of fun casual decks from here. But the major combo decks, I think, or the major actual high-powered level commanders from here are Brigid, Iridu, Grub, Ashling, and Marlin. Those were the major ones that I think are going to be decks that you see at cEDH tables pretty consistently.
Mm-hmm.
Outside of that, there's just a lot of fun casual decks that you can build. My friend had a very fun time building Fair for casual.
Oh, I mean, we could do something more casual oriented if we wanted to.
All right.
If we
could also just take a look at some of the TMNT stuff that came out, but I don't know what is good from that set, or if we want to cover it because technically spoilers haven't started yet.
I'm looking at the cards now.
Yeah,
I'm looking at the cards now. So Gabriel, we've brewed Marilyn. Yes, really good deck. Marilyn's good. Brigid would you say Brigid was comparable? I think we had 2 things in our tier list ranked as bracket 5.
Yes, Marilyn and Brigid, I believe.
And they're both bracket 5. I think they lived up to I think they're very much cEDH. But no, there's a Maryland list on the channel if you want to check it out. There's some good tech in there. We brewed that. It's one of the first things we did. It was after Airdo. We're not really missing much from the set. I think we're okay to move on or jump back to an older set. If there's some legends you guys want to talk about or build that are less unsung, let us know in the comments as well. I'm just looking at the TMNT stuff right now to see if there's anything cool to brew.
Yeah, the lot of legends stuff that I think is notable is Raph and Mikey, which is just
I was just looking at them.
A Gruul 7/7. Then when it attacks, you flip until you flip into a creature, and then put it onto the battlefield tapped and attacking, which just means that you're playing a secret commander deck, or you're doing like really big stompy game flipping creatures that will constantly be wiping the board and stopping people from playing the game. Doun and Raph is just a decent polymorph commander, because when you attack, your next non-creature spell has affinity, and that just means you're going to pay 1 mana for polymorph and then get out that Hullbreak Horror and then try to win the game from there. But not an outlet in the command zone, so unfortunately, probably not that.
Dark Leo and Shredder. I didn't see this pairing. I'm sorry. I guess we can look at these cards together. Whoops. I kind of like the Hidden Commander build. It's 7 mana, but you're in Gruul. It's not too hard to get to 7.
Granted, you do have to ramp there without using creatures if you want to do that deck. It's the same issue with old stick fingers.
Yeah, a little rough. A little rough, man. I'm not too excited about any of these. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Yeah,
I like
none are crazy. I think one of the strongest is Madame Null, which is just whenever creature you control enters, pay life equal to its power and put that many counters on it. But that's more of just like a casual punchy deck. Oh wait, there is one. There is one who might be an interesting commander.
the Rat King.
Rat King.
Okay, I was putting him on screen. Go over it though.
2 reasons, because 1, disappear. So first off, Rat King, 1 black legendary creature, Rat Avatar with 1 power and 1 toughness. Disappear. At the beginning of your end step, if a permanent left the battlefield under your control this turn, create a 1/1 rat creature token and put a +1/+1 counter on Rat King. Tap, sacrifice 3 rats, return a creature card, and all cards that share that card's name from your graveyard to your battlefield tapped. The reason why this is good is A, any of the Relentless Rats Rat Colony decks just go off. Because with Relentless Rats, you just play some self-mill, sacrifice 3 Relentless Rats, return 20 Relentless Rats, and then you have 20 that you just swing and kill.
Yeah. Have the prices gone up?
The other way to build it
okay. They're good.
The other way to build it is just self-mill, get 3 rat tokens in play, sacrifice 3 rats, and get out like 10 Shadowborn Apostles, which then let you tutor out a demon, which then lets you do some kind of mono black combo. Like theoretically, you could turbo out a Razaketh with this. So there's some options there for Rat King.
Dude, I've always wanted to make. So when I got back into Magic the Gathering, the deck I was going to build was from Kamigawa, the Rat Patron, the Spirit. Yep. I was going to make like a kind of rat deck around that list.
The Rat Avatar?
Yeah.
Like this Rat Avatar?
Not good, though. It was not good.
Yeah.
I forget its name. It looks like a whale. Like a whale walking. It's a very weird spirit. I would love to do a rat deck. Is this like bracket 4 tops? Like, can you see this playing that effectively? Is this like a Thrumming Stone list too? Do you want to just like thrum shit out?
I mean, if you're doing any of the play multiple cards in the deck, you use Thrumming Stone just because it's such an amazing card.
Which is the best? Oh, sorry. No.
In general, I think so. Shadowborn Apostles gives you an actual immediate win con, but the by the way, it's a patron of
Nezumi. Yeah, now I know. Now I remember.
But Shadowborn Apostle gives you an immediate win because you can get like Razaketh the Foul-Blooded out, sacrifice the other Shadowborn Apostles, get anything that would untap Rat King and make more rats to tap them to return all of your Shadowborn Apostles to get out Villa's Broker of Blood and yada yada yada. Keep naming cards until you find a win. Mm-hmm. So with the Rat King, you theoretically combo with Shadowborn Apostle and just do the thing. The fun thing to do is just Relentless Rats and bombard the table with an unlimited amount of rats.
Bro, that's what I want to do.
But
no, I want to flood the board with rats. I want a proper rat deck.
The funny thing is, you could totally build it Aristocrats, where you just go, I have all of the Blood Artist effects. I play Viscera, which funnily enough is cheaper than Carrion Feeder, I recently found out. Like it's like 10 cents and Carrion Feeder's like $1.50. And then you just go sacrifice all my rats but 3. Sacrifice the 3 rats, return all of the rats. then repeat, repeat, repeat. Just keep draining and finding ways to untap Rat King to keep rebuilding your entire board of rats, and then just having infinite sack fodder.
Oh, I mean, well, this is a lot of effort, but I mean, there are ways to untap the Rat King,
Yeah,
provided you're making
yeah.
mana off of like sacrificing them, a handful of them.
And
Let's do Rat King. I feel like this would be a fun build next week. There's obviously a lot of potential here.
we can do Deathstorm because there's stuff like Liliana Standard Bearer that's ETB, draw a card for each creature you control that's died this turn.
Oh yeah,
And
yeah,
then we
yeah.
can draw into like a 1,000 Year Elixir and stuff like that to just keep going.
I like it. Is there a chance we run one with nothing in it?
Probably not. We're going to be running. We might, if we want, run Lion's Eye Diamond. We're running the Shadowborn Apostle variant of it. And that's basically one with nothing.
Yeah.
It's one with
Upside.
one with Black Lotus.
One with upside, yeah. One with Black Lotus. I like that. Okay, so next week you should see us with Rat King Verminster. If you guys enjoyed this list, feel free to leave it with a like. Thanks for watching this whole time. This is a fun stream. I love brewing unique commanders, especially in colors that often don't get a lot of love. And Selesnya might have its new best legend in the helm.
Yeah.
That was really devastating. Like, I really love Sithis as a list, but Sithis ain't like that. Sithis ain't like that at all, dude.
Yeah, you've missed having a Selesnya commander, and you've missed Selvala. There you go, best of both worlds.
Yeah, Brigid is really dope, and I like its playstyle a lot.
I also do want to point out one more Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles commander that
sure.
I love purely by the fact of there's a lot of things you can do with this, and this is just a better Hydra in the command zone, and it's Mutagen Man, Living Ooze. X green, legendary creature, Ooze Mutant with 2 power, 3 toughness, and trample. Activated abilities of artifact tokens you control are 1 less to activate, or cost 1 less to activate, so your clues cost less, but more importantly, your mutagen cost less, which is the next part of this card's effect. ETB, make X mutagen tokens. Mutagen tokens are artifacts that say, pay 1, tap it, sacrifice it, put a +1/+1 counter on target creature, activate only as a sorcery. The reason why I love this,
hardened scales.
Yeah. Hardened scales just means that, you pay X is 4. Cool, he's gonna get 8 counters on him because you have a hardened scales. So that's a 6 mana, 10/11 with trample off the bat that makes your clues cost 1 to draw.
Yeah, which is what is that?
Tireless
Tracker. Honestly, it's kind of dope. This would be a fun casual deck.
Yes.
Yeah, 100%. I would do Mutagen Man too. I like the Rat King though. First, I want to try to push. I've not done again, like I said, since I got back into this game, I've been wanting to do a Rad list. So I think that's probably the list for me. At any rate, lads, I promised my wife I'd vacuum the house. That's what I'm going to do after this. But guys, have a fun weekend. Envious of everyone else's free time. If you're watching the Australian Open, let me know who you're rooting for. I will be at 3:30 a.m. And how about you, Will? What are you doing this weekend?
Random work to prepare to go back to work on Monday. Just get my tools topped up, repairing a little bit of damage on my uniform, and then just generally cleaning probably as well.
Nice. How exciting. I should do some work tonight, but I have like editing I need to do.
This multi-tool has slowly worn a hole in one of my pockets, so I need to repair a pocket.
Did it not come with like a pouch or like a holster?
Yeah, I'm gonna do like a pouch or something like that. Like just put a
3D printed case, just 3D printed cover, right?
Well, no, I'm gonna. There's a hole in the pants. I gotta.
Well, yeah. Fix the pants. Patch that first. Yeah.
The thing is, this isn't breaking my pants because it's like sharp or it's scraping or anything. It's just thick. This is just a thick freaking tool.
Mm.
So whenever I crouch down, it presses into my pants and it just slowly tears the fabric.
Got it.
So crouching like 1,000 times will slowly wear them down. And I've had these pants for like 3 years without any problems. So it was bound to happen eventually. It's just now is the time.
Which denim? What pant?
It is. I don't know if it's denim. It's a
Wrangler.
It's red something.
Oh, okay. Sorry,
they're not red pants. The brand is like a. red tag, red mark, something like
That
that.
might be a. I'm in the midst of buying new clothing. This is irrelevant for so many people. Let me know your favorite jean company. I need denim. I need
Yeah.
denim. At any rate, guys, we'll see you on the next one. Bye for now.
Bye bye.
Wow, we went 3 hours there. What the
Yeah.
hell?
Most of that was an hour of cutting cards.